of the guilty, the coldest calculation. No freedom, no disco for sovereign foreign nations.
Plan, a list of demands. I hold on to shit, my fist in the stands. Lift it again, fist in my hand. Lick with the land for those dicks in the sand. I'm socialistic, they so sadistic. Flashing off their ring, don't go and kiss it. Flashing on a green window, it's minted. Police after me, please no, I sprinted. Dope is with it, transport dividend. I know they spit it, we can't vote and hit it. The folks are visit, there's no decision. We make them on the move, they chauffeur driven. When I'm a K-shine, ride like a broken prison. Figured out the folk use as a broke commitment. Take this to the office, tell them up the office. Cut us on the process, so we suspend it.
Put a bullet in your body and another in your head. They come up with excuses for all their abuse. Cover up their corruption like they're hiding all your bruises. So much as you decide that you're doing something wrong. If you're begging them a misery, you best move along. While you can on your stack, we'll be on the attack. When it's smooth from the cool with the stairs of crack. When the police take the American cause from a hate to the kids, yellow beast in the belly of the beast. Broken mirrors in the eyes, had the blood on the breath. Cause they're praying to the bacon, they're begging on their death. For the sipping to the gloom, we're on top to get soon. To get a bridge to fall with the strong to the doom. Explosions at the end, put back a message in a boom. And 11 till infinity, the devil till the motherfucking doom.
MoreLikeRadio.com, because mean people need to laugh too.
Are you a light, moderate, or heavy smoker looking for a way to quit, or at least a way to not have to leave the room to smoke a cigarette? Well, check out RevoCig.com, the leader in premium electronic cigarettes. RevoCig.com has soft pack and slim pack kits with all the e-cig tools you'll need, plus extra cartomizers with approximately 225 puffs to keep you going. Or you can puff disposable e-cigs for the on-the-go puffing. You'll get your nicotine fix, but without all those scary carcinogens clogging up your precious lungs. RevoCig flavors come in pure tobacco, Siberian menthol, and Oregon blackberry. So puff water vapor in the comfort of your home, or definitely in the face of your colleagues and friends. They won't mind because there's no smell. And if you act now, use the More Like Radio promo code MORE10. You could save 10% on your order. Just go to RevoCig.com. That's RIVOSIG.com and enter MORE10 during checkout. That's MORE and the number 10 to save 10%. Don't pay full prices on e-cigs like a dick fool. Use MORE10 at RevoCig.com today.
What's a dick for?
Did you know you can listen to any of the More Like Radio shows on the go? Download TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and search More Like Radio and never miss a show.
Previously on Hippojuice.
That fucking bitch. She has this guy come over to cook for him, and then she already eats? She deserved to be stabbed 4 times in the back.
The killer said Miss Brown reacted to his anger by goading him and said he picked up a large kitchen knife and plunged it into her. He said he stabbed her once while she was standing and once again while she laid on the ground. Advocate Deputy Andrew Miller, prosecuting, said a post-mortem examination revealed that she had been stabbed 4 times in the back. I mean, that's fair. Dutch, that's what you're going to do one day. You're going to get drunk, and you're going to kill somebody with your vehicle.
Because she ate already. And she had it coming for some reason.
If somebody
do not eat unless, like,
now she needed more iron in her diet. Oh,
it's metal. Nice! Nailed it, John!
Yay!
Now she's going to have an eating disorder. So that was an overreaction, right?
No.
No, I mean, it all depends.
You're already full? Stab, stab, stab.
Is that exactly how it happened?
Pretty much.
Hippojuice is recorded in front of a live internet audience.
So what do you think about the Hippojuice show?
What about the Hippojuice people?
I
want to see the Hippojuice email.
I've never even heard of it. Hey, you're listening to Hippojuice. No, they were there, but
what about?
Wait, they were there. They're from Florida.
Listening to Hippojuice. Hey, this is Patrice O'Neal, and you motherfuckers are listening to Hippojuice.
Sega launches a new video game powered by urine.
Awesome. Sonic the P-Hog.
No, that's not.
I've been so tired of peeing on video games and them not doing anything. It's about time Sega did something for the common man.
Hippojuice, nigga.
Welcome to the Hippojuice Show. The number is 954-573-2780 or 908-444-MLR1. Hope you guys are enjoying our fantastic new green screen that we have all set up here. We're still working out some kinks, but should look pretty cool. The next thing on the thing is how to get Ryan and John and Dutch and everybody else on cam at the same time.
There's just
magic.
So much work to be done.
Okay, quick. Someone go do some research on magic. Somebody type in.
Who here has a scepter?
Okay, somebody type in magic free pizza Metallica. See what
well,
comes
I
up.
watched the Harry Potter riff tracks. Does that count?
Oh, did you? Is that what you did, Mitch?
Almost.
Why don't you watch the help your fucking people get a proper background for their green screen show?
Did you watch all 8?
But I made you the
movies?
one that's up now.
Yeah, that's not that was because no, shut up. You just happen to make this and I happen to use it. It's not like you made it specifically for this reason.
Well, do you want a Hippojuice one? Because I have one of those too.
No, I don't want any of that. Well, yes, I do.
Yeah, I kind of do want.
You lied.
No,
I
do
lied.
want
I'm
that.
not going to. Now I don't want to.
Let me put it this way,
Would you
Mitch.
do it for me though?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mitch, let me just illustrate to you how badly we want it. I would suck a dick live on the radio to get you to do that.
Someone already did that, I
Somebody
think.
else would probably do that too.
Yeah, one of our biggest.
Sounds like Mersh just wants to suck a dick.
One of our biggest critics and whatever
His fans.
It's been hate speech radio. We've talked about them before, and
Well, because Mersh was on it.
yeah, and Dave made an off comment a couple weeks ago about
I'm sorry, Marie. There's being on a show and there's carrying a show.
Oh, you're right.
Go on, Royce.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know the feeling. Mersh, if you want to explain the Facebook post about that 2 weeks ago that Dave made, about you and about you getting your car. This is Dave from Hate Speech Radio, by the way. We've talked about it before.
Yes.
I believe he said to Mersh that I can't believe one of my co-hosts is, what did he say? Begging for a car? Begging for money for a car?
Yes, I'm a douchebag begging.
Right.
money.
Okay. Well, I just want to know that he literally kissed somebody's penis today.
For money.
For money, naked. For money. So
How much money did he get?
$1,500, which I guess that's enough to kiss a penis.
What do you mean that's it? Well, you had to kiss. They didn't have to suck at a completion.
I won't even. I wouldn't.
Ryan.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't even stare intensely at a penis for $1,500.
No,
That's what
I
I'm
would.
saying.
Well, anyway, that was just a quick fun update. Fun date.
Wait, what? Can you let us know why he did
Okay,
that?
Dave and Heather, who have always made fun of us and had issues with us and all that crap, and Mersh used to be on the show. They were on Opie and Anthony today. Apparently, they were doing. I got reports anyway. They were doing something called gay. What was it?
I don't know. Gay
Oh,
something.
the gay off. Or
Whatever.
First annual
And
gay off or
he
something.
literally went on the show,
Or is
admitted.
what I call it every Sam Roberts bit ever.
Yeah, admitted to liking his wife to fuck him in the ass with a strap on, and then also kissed a penis for $1,500.
And having dated a transsexual.
Oh,
Man,
yes.
it just sounds gay when you guys say it like that.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
That's because it's gay.
Really?
It only sounds gay.
Where in the Bible does it say kissing penis is gay?
Somewhere in the back.
Okay, well, I'll look it up.
Somewhere in the back.
Yeah, well, I'll look
In
it
like
up.
second revision. I don't
What
know.
a horrible,
Like,
vague
behind the
answer.
advertisements.
Yeah.
Where does that say that in the Bible? I don't know. Somewhere to the back.
Well, the second thing here that I wanted to bring up was we have the green screen, and Marie, who's on the screen now, wanted me to make sure that we added a cat behind her at some point with the green screen.
Sucking someone's penis
So
on a radio show.
I have added Grumpy Cat behind Marie.
Thank you.
This is the Grumpy Cat and Marie show now. So I've done it. I've done what I was asked to do.
By the way,
but what I wanted was the corgi that was trying to learn how to go downstairs to be behind me.
Way too much work.
By the way, listeners, for those of you that are wondering, no, this won't detract from the show or become a distraction at all.
It will not.
Ever.
It will not.
It will
all right.
never happen.
So a lot of crap happened. By the way, yesterday we talked a little bit on Dutch and Royce about the Grammys. Do you know today after we uploaded, we played a 2-minute clip of Katy Perry talking that we pulled off of YouTube. The Grammys came after us, took our video down, and then when I went after it, the Grammys literally had to respond back and say, no, that's our copyright material. So now Mitch is passing the buck over to Atticus.
I passed it off to Kevin because he did a much better job.
Yeah, to edit the...
That's such a cop-out.
I know.
You always say when you don't want to do the work. I like the way you make it better.
Yeah, no,
I was literally actually...
You're really good.
I will say that I did try, and everything was fucking up, so I just had him do it because he's gooder at it.
Did you really try, though? Did you really try?
I did.
You tried delegating.
I'm impressed that the Grammys are paying attention to us.
Yeah, I
Goddamn
didn't know that
time.
the Grammys are a thing.
Yeah, I don't think the Grammys are paying attention to us. I think they're going to YouTube and typing in the word Grammys.
Good
More
point.
like shammies.
And
Finding
we
videos.
come up.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Grammys, the Grammys came, the day that it aired was the mid-season premiere of The Walking Dead Season 3.
Right.
It was also interrupting
so
Downton Abbey.
I'm sorry?
Nothing.
Downtown
Downtown Abbey.
Whatever. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so this show...
Just say Smith. None of this matters.
So The Walking Dead, the mid-season premiere, by the way, broke records.
I know. I read that.
It had 12.3 million viewers for a show on AMC.
Yeah, but it's not. Hold on, but it's not that big a deal because did anyone kiss a penis? Because if they didn't, I don't know.
Recall anybody kissing a penis.
To give you an idea, shows that are on network television like Modern Family, on the best day, they'll pull in 10 million. I mean, this is absolutely unheard of. Family Guy had 3 million viewers as opposed to its normal 6. And American Dad, same thing, normally has around 5.8. And everything. The Walking Dead beat every single thing on TV. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I think I think that the reason that happened was AMC has been showing all the reruns like repeatedly since they've been off. So I'm sure a lot of people caught up, and that show is never going anywhere. What pisses me off is that they fired the original creator, the guy who did Shawshank. What's his name?
Frank Darabont.
They fired him over budget constraints. It's the biggest show they have.
I heard that they're doing reruns in black and white.
Yeah, they are. Like
that starts like in a month.
Well, Ryan, you sent me this video. It's a hipster commercial.
Oh boy!
And I thought that we had to show it because it's absolutely too funny not to play. So I'm just gonna play it.
Well, you hold on. You have to bear with it a little bit because I started watching it and I'm like, okay, this is not going to be funny, but it ends really fucking strong.
All right, here we go. Hipster commercial. Let it play all the way through.
Do you have a beard? Are you currently wearing jeans that you stole from your little sister's wardrobe in a V-neck lower than the U.S. economy? If so, talk to your doctor. If you are experiencing some, none, or all of these symptoms, you may be suffering from hyperinvoluntary panic stress and tension elevation response disorder, or hipster. Hipster affects men and women between the ages of 16 and 35 and is one of the leading causes of scarf wearing, blogging, buying vinyl, and ordering fair trade. In extreme cases, hipster can be found in men as old as 40 living in their mom's basement. Good news, there is hope. Introducing Unpretentiousil. Unpretentiosil stops douchebaggery at its root. Unpretentiosil works by locating and attacking neuroreceptors in the brain that control your need to look, act, and think differently than everyone else, ultimately resulting in your looking, acting, and thinking the same as everyone else. Unpretentiosil has been scientifically and clinically proven to effectively stop the following symptoms: apathy, lack of hygiene, frequent visits to the Apple Store, talking about your bike, making things at home which can easily be bought at a local supermarket, putting glasses on your cat, putting birds on things, putting mustaches on things, being vegan, iTunes downloads of Bon Iver, Arcade Fire, and that band your friends have never heard of, hashtag Twitter, hashtag Instagram, hashtag Facebook, hashtag MySpace, hashtag Pinterest, hashtag Tumblr, and hashtag. Talk to your doctor to see if Unpretentiosil is right for you. Do not take Unpretentiosil if you are prone to spontaneous human combustion, have severe color blindness, have recently been diagnosed with gout or the plague, or if you are allergic to change. Do what is right for you. Talk to your doctor and call now for a free trial. Unpretentiosil. Because isn't it time to be a real person?
That was actually very, very good video.
Did they show that on TV? Because I know I saw that somewhere.
I don't know. I have no idea. I got it because Ryan sent it to me.
I posted on Facebook a couple days ago, so you might have just seen it there.
Yeah. Did you think of that, Mitch, before you start popping off the mouth like a bitch?
No, I don't follow Ryan on Facebook.
Popper? You don't? Why? Are you Sean? Did he just kick you off?
No. Yeah, Ryan. He responded late to every post I ever made, so I unfriended him.
Aw.
Well,
Dude. That was
sense.
The video is the best part because when it shows those two hipsters like out like in the wilderness by a lake brewing their own coffee. I don't know why that made me laugh so fucking hard.
Oh, that was very funny. Well,
What, don't you brew your coffee that way? It always tastes better by a lake.
My favorite thing is it goes, it stops symptoms such as talking about your bike or making things at home that could easily be bought at a grocery store.
I have Ryan, a fun story by your favorite rapper, Wheezy, Lil Wayne.
Fuck yeah, Lil Weezy.
Young Wheezy. Apparently he was...
I don't know who that is.
It's Lil Wayne. It's Lil Wayne.
Why is he called Wheezy?
No one knows.
Because he smokes a lot of marijuana drugs, so he is now wheezing from it.
Okay.
I thought because he was asthmatic.
Whatevs. Okay, let's play it.
Have a different type of story. Rapper Ruckus. Lil Wayne allegedly causes some trouble courtside during the Miami Heat game, forcing him to leave a bit early. Well, the rapper claims his trash talking led to officers escorting him out of the AAA. But what actually happened depends on whose story you want to believe. CBS 4's Lauren Pastrana reports from the American Airlines Arena.
There's no shortage of trash talking at professional sporting events, especially when two rivals from opposite coasts go head-to-head. Such was the case Sunday when the Miami Heat played the Los Angeles Lakers at the American Airlines Arena. Both teams have their share of star power both on the court and off. Among the famous faces in the crowd, rapper Lil Wayne.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Witness
By the way, they have to play a song in case anybody doesn't know who Lil Wayne is.
to say Lil Wayne, or Dwayne Carter, was attracting a lot of attention for the things he was saying to fans and players. LeBron James says he didn't hear the comments firsthand, but that you can typically hear hecklers sitting close to the court.
Yeah, if I'm over there, but I wasn't over there during, I heard he had a little altercation with D-Wade.
Witnesses say the rapper also called Chris Bosh soft. They say
that 2'3" pant-wearing man called Chris Bosh soft. Well, yeah, that makes sense. The professional athlete is soft, not the rapper who wears girl pants.
Arena security approached Lil Wayne.
Yep, sorry, go ahead.
Isn't Lil Wayne from Miami?
No, no one knows where he's from space, I think.
No, dude, he's from Louisiana.
From Space
Mountain
Mountain.
Records.
So he's, I don't know what I'm trying to get at.
Rick Ross is the guy from Miami. Lil Wayne's from Louisiana.
I'm sorry, I'm referring to Flow Rider, I guess. They're all the same.
I agree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you.
I agree with John.
They're
I
all
can't
one
tell
big
him.
blur in my head.
Yeah.
I do agree. They all do look alike.
What I was trying to
Rappers?
get at is that, like, why would he be having an altercation with, like, the Miami Heat? Like, aren't they like a really good basketball team?
Because
like,
he was born in the South, so that of course makes him a Los Angeles Lakers fan. So therefore, he was in Miami watching his home team, Los Angeles Lakers.
Plus, this is the same guy who pitched a fit last year because he wanted to go see the finals, Oklahoma City, and he couldn't get a ticket. So he just started talking shit, saying about how shitty Oklahoma City was because they wouldn't let him in. Well, like, I'm sorry. I guess we'll just kick somebody else out who bought their ticket so you could sit down.
Ryan, it's Oklahoma City.
Ray-Bans.
It's Oklahoma City. First off, they're not going to let him in because look at him. The only people that doesn't look like that are the players. They're not going to let him in. It's Oklahoma City. Let's play a little bit more here of the story.
Yeah, they'll sooner let you park a Ryder truck under the arena in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, seriously.
Than let a black guy in.
Ryder parking only.
The truck could say fertilizer delivery on it, and they'll let you in. They don't care.
left the game soon after.
And I heard that he said he was kicked out. I heard from our people said he was not kicked out.
After leaving the arena, Lil Wayne decided to vent via Twitter. He posted, quote, "So I'm at the Heat game, right? Rooting for the Lakers because that's my team. And would you believe they got police to make me leave? Wow."
Yes.
He went on
to... let me answer your tweet, Lil Wayne, or I'm sorry, Sir Lil Weezy. Let me answer it for you.
I
yes,
didn't know he was knighted.
I can believe because I've been at sporting events and movie theaters with people that act like you, and they make them leave all the time. They don't care about how fly you are or what vicinity you fall asleep on in a plane.
By the way, what he meant to say, he's been to Ravens games.
Yes, Ravens games are really good games.
write an expletive remark about the team. The American Airlines Arena released a statement that said, quote, Lil Wayne did not get ejected. He chose to leave. Whether
at gunpoint.
Yeah, at gunpoint.
He chose to leave at gunpoint.
Royce,
yeah, go ahead.
Ask me this. How come this is an actual news story when not the news story would be that LeBron James is the first player in history to score in 6 consecutive games 30 points?
Yeah, no, I know that, but because Lil Wayne is apparently wearing gas station sunglasses in this video.
he was kicked out or
They're
left on
probably
his
like $300 special edition Ray-Bans. You know, like when you see those, you're like, I can't believe they're so expensive. No asshole really buys them anyway. He's the type of asshole that buys them.
He's the asshole. Hey, what's the most expensive thing you have that's also yellow?
Oh, we have these leopard print pants for men.
Okay, cool. Hey, wait a second. Why do they say Forever 21 inside? Oh yeah, they have men's versions now.
It didn't
Oh, you
seem
got
to-
those new Ray-Bans? That's cool. I have $600 and my dignity. So, I mean, we all collect different things.
It's all right. The Ray-Ban motto
Like, look at
is
the shit that he's wearing.
all they need to do is sell 3, and they already just they're
Like,
done with the
I didn't
brand.
know that Wet Seal had a men's section.
They do.
They do now.
In the back.
It's only men's sections now.
Yeah.
It's the
Women have been
irregulars.
kicked
It's the
out.
stuff that's like $1.99 that they can't sell during season.
All right, let's
I
play.
love that you can show videos now.
Yep.
fans or the players.
But that has nothing to do about the game, though. That's whatever.
This isn't the first time Lil Wayne has found himself in the middle of a courtside controversy. Last June,
One time he shot Juvenile in a basketball arena.
he says he was not allowed to attend one of the
You shot me, What happened to my career,
Spin the record back.
Hey, John, why don't you just do your Tone Loc impression? It sounds exactly like a Lil Wayne,
Yeah,
too.
good point. It is.
Same guy.
Man, you know, these kids, they come up growing up, and they're like, that ain't right. That ain't so.
That's what Lil Wayne sounds like in a conversation now, and he's only 23.
Hey, he's just trying to steal my style. You know what I'm saying? Then he's gonna be on that Disney movie. He's
I have
trying
a
to take my
feeling that
paper.
he's not. I have a feeling that he's not very healthy.
Dude, when they autopsy him when he's dead, they're gonna be like, "Holy Christ!" It's gonna be like they're gonna be like, "This is like Amy Winehouse all over again."
Let's play.
They're gonna find funky Cole Medina in my bloodstream.
conference finals games in Oklahoma City. The team, however, says he just didn't have a ticket. He did make it to one of the finals games in OKC, and as we all can recall, the Heat
I'm sorry, because apparently she's doing her news report from the top of a 747.
won
I
that
thought it was a
series.
wind tunnel.
In Miami, I'm Lauren Pastrana, CBS 4 This Morning.
She sounds delicious.
I know, right?
CBS
Just
4
fucking-
this morning?
Yeah, bro.
That was how she
CBS 4
said
this
it?
morning.
It's this morning.
Yeah,
Which morning?
That's the name of the show, actually. I think it's called CBS 4 This Morning.
They
or some
did
bullshit.
report accurately. The last time the Heat were in Oklahoma City, LeBron James was Timothy McVeigh and Dwayne Wade was Terry Nichols.
Yeah, and they ruined that building.
Royce, before I send you a video of what is my new favorite song and hopefully all of your guys' favorite song, have you yet seen or spoke about the great band known as G.O.A.T and Your Mom with their hit song Quack Like a Duck?
We've been too busy. We only talk about Chief Keef on this station.
Okay, well, I just posted it, Royce, right in the chat room.
I got it. I'm downloading
Let me start off by saying you're welcome.
Okay.
Because as if the song isn't good enough, the video is really solid.
Okay, but before I play the video, before we go, I'm setting all that up. But before I do any
don't
of
have to
that,
go right now.
no. But I'm just asking you. What GOAT stands for greatest of all time, obviously, because it's G.O.A.T. And your mom. What does mom stand for?
Men on mission.
So it's greatest of all time, and you're men on mission.
Wait, so one of the guys is Mabel.
Yes.
Yes,
and
thank
then
you.
Okay.
Maybelline?
I was waiting to see who was going to mention the wrestlers by name. Yeah.
I only remember Mabel. I don't remember the other men on a
Were they or
man
were
on
they
a
not
mission.
in the Nation of Domination? I don't remember.
No, only one of them did.
Oh, okay,
and then
cool.
the other one
By the
wrestled
way,
dark matches.
Real quick, before I play it, I'm gonna play in a second. Somebody post a picture of Ahmed Johnson now, what he looks like now. Someone sent this to me, and they go, "If you remember Ahmed Johnson back in the Attitude Era, he was humongous, dude. Like
I haven't seen it yet.
all muscular, just rocking it." And somebody
Pearl River Powerhouse?
Somebody sent me a picture. Sent me a picture of what Ahmed Johnson looks like now. Hold on, let me find it.
I want to
Ahmed
see this.
Johnson 2012 or 2013, doesn't matter. Same thing. Is it in the chat room?
So fast.
Someone post it in the chat room, please. Oh, there he is. There's Ahmed Johnson.
God damn it.
That's right. He was a monster back in the day.
Yeah. Look, this is what he looks like now.
Oh, no, that is not him.
Now somebody post a picture of what he looked at in the Attitude Era, just so we can compare him. He looks like he ate viscera.
Dude, he looks like he owns like a chicken wing restaurant. Yo, man, my sauce is boss.
Okay, but why does Ahmed Johnson?
And just for a reference point, he has his arm around a school bus.
Okay, good. Why does Ahmed Johnson also sound like Tone Loc, John? I'm just curious. Do they all have to sound like Tone Loc?
They don't have to.
I would rather be really fat in doing conventions than ever have to have worn those jean shorts and boots combination.
Those jean shorts are a confidence booster.
Those jean shorts look like TLC should be wearing them.
He really does look like
TLC.
what T-Boz would be wearing. You remember how his career ended, right, Royce?
Yeah, didn't he get dropped on his neck or some bullshit like that?
No, his while he was in the middle of wrestling, his what was it? His spleen or something ruptured while he was wrestling, and he just dropped. And remember, you and I saw it live years ago on Monday Night Raw, and they had to just cart him out and do surgery in the back.
And by the way, I just put the picture in the Ustream thing just so you could see that's what he looks like now. And just do a Google search of what he used to look like. He is so much in shape that it's not even funny.
But he's not in shape.
He's doing better than anybody in that era because he's alive.
Good point. Good point. He's not Eddie Guerrero. I got it.
Aww.
All right. I think I got this the song all set up now. Let's go ahead. Now it's called G.O.A.T and Your Mom, Ryan?
Yes, it's called G.O.A.T and Your Mom. G.O.A.T is just G.O.A.T and Your Mom. So it's greatest of all time and Your Mom. The song's called Quack Like a Duck.
Good.
It's fantastic.
Here it comes.
Well, it's starting out strong.
The lyrics are great.
Oh, the dick flapping part is great.
Can you quack? Can you quack like a duck when you suck? Can you buck like a horse when we fuck? Can you take every inch of your butt? Can you shit on my chest for good luck? Can you quack? Can you quack like a duck when you suck?
Now a guy just walks up and starts hitting his dick? Hold on, I'm pausing it for a second.
That's not
what? Is
that's
this the
not good
deleted
etiquette.
scene from Sling Blade?
No, yeah. At first I thought it was a real band, like it was gonna be just stupid funny, but this is just a bunch of hillbillies.
No, this is a real band playing somewhere in Texas. Yes, so now this Aryan Nation guy, like I don't know how to explain him. He's
wearing a jean vest. What's wrong with that?
It's really easy to
sleeveless
explain.
jean vest over his all black clothing with patches, many patches on that vest, and I don't think he's a Boy Scout. So it looks wrong. But yeah, now because I've seen the video, so you watch for this now. He comes up and he's grabbing his dick.
By the way,
all he's doing is just grabbing the dude's dick.
We have TNA 90 in the chat room is saying, if you would you rather pay to see this dick flapping or Justin Bieber? Guys, quick, go.
Dick flapping.
Dick flapping.
Justin Bieber flapping his dick.
Oh, that's not fair. You can't have best of both worlds.
Yeah, you can't have both.
So anyway, so everybody watch for this now.
Can you fart on my balls when we fuck?
I don't know how this guy can continue singing while his cock is being fondled.
Yeah, can you pause it a second?
I like that the guy is
Yeah,
questioning what's happening.
guy
Like he's
comes
like, this guy's just flapping his dick and he's letting me hold his dick. What's going on? I don't know. What's going on
he's
with this
acting
song.
like the other guy's the weird one, but he's grabbing his dick.
He's looking around going,
Yeah, what
he
the
started
hell?
it.
Yeah, but you don't, dude. That's like if Mersh came out with an erection and I just started jerking him off and calling him a faggot.
Like, what is Mersh doing? Getting off by just jerking him off.
Or as I call it, what you're going to do when I pull out my dick. Sorry.
So anyway, this fat guy, this is the best part of the
$1,500.
video to me. This fat guy comes out and he starts grabbing his dick because he's trying to be like, oh, look at the wacky guy. I'm touching his dick. But Rob Zombie, like homeless Rob Zombie, who's
Homeless
singing,
Rob Zombie. That's exactly who he looks like. Homeless Rob Zombie.
homeless Rob Zombie, like doesn't even care that he's grabbing his dick. So now this guy, either he has to keep playing with his dick or walk away knowing that he didn't get a laugh. So he decides that if you make a sarcastic face, giving a guy a hand job isn't gay anymore.
Right.
I guess, but he
much
with his dick.
Much like John in a firehouse parking lot. We all know how true that is.
Can you rewind it a little bit because you're missing the lyrics specifically about what to do with his nuts and farts?
Hey John, did Buff Baby, did he grab your pee-pee like that when you were in San Diego?
No, not to my recollection.
Well, you know why though? Next
Why?
time you need to wear an American Speedo. That's your problem.
Is this in Florida or is this in Texas?
Texas. Okay, let's play a little
All
bit more.
Because there's a guy who has the same kind of shtick as what this guy's doing right now. His name is Trash. He changed his name to Trash, and he's probably skinnier than this guy, and he plays the same type of music. And he would
also
play at
lets
Culture
fans-
Room and Revolution whenever they would have like open music dick touch night or whatever.
Well, let's do it.
Can you quack like a duck when you suck? Can you fart on my balls when we fuck?
And by the way, I know that dick touching is taking away from this, but also listen to the lyrics because the guy is deep.
Can you fart on my balls?
The lyrics are great, but my favorite
I'll back it up
part
a bit for you. No problem, bud.
But my favorite part is that Kenny Powers is the one grabbing his dick.
Oh, Kenny fucking Powers.
Dude, he looks just like him minus the mullet.
Okay, let's go
Except
ahead.
he's not on HBO. This is what he dresses like on purpose.
Itch up your butt.
Perfect. Hey.
Can you shit on my chest? Fucking love. Can you quack? Can you quack like a duck when you suck? Can you fart on my balls when we fuck? Can you stick your whole tongue on my butt? Can you shit on my chest? Fucking love. Can you quack? Can you quack like a duck when you suck?
Ooh,
Now he breaks it down.
These guys are so good.
I'm really enjoying the bassist.
Give it up, Jake. Get it up to where I want to knock you up, and if you swallow you soak it, you take it up the butt, and I might keep you around long enough. What's not?
I don't know what I'm enjoying more, the background music for the bassist and the drummer looking
All I
bored,
really want to do is fuck you in the butt.
or the photographer that keeps zooming in on the dick flapping.
All he wants to do is fuck you in the butt, okay?
Royce, I pointed.
I saw.
That's like the shittiest rendition of Sugar by System of a Down.
Where are they playing? This is the trashiest stage.
Like the 13 section, like the 13 precinct meeting of like the KKK is what it looks like.
They're pretty
Eventually
good.
they zoom out and it's just a bunch of hillbillies on what used to be a lawn. All the grass is dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like someone's backyard.
It is someone's backyard.
Somewhere off camera right now, there's juggalos wrestling.
Yeah, there is. They just hit each other with bottles.
How did he pull an audience?
What do you mean? How didn't he? Are you not looking at his cape? He's wearing a cape.
I'm actually more enthralled with the United States flags that are tucked into his G-string.
Yeah, he has more scarves than Johnny Depp.
How about the fact that he's got suspenders?
Why was he not at the Grammys?
Who?
What was
Johnny
this?
Depp? Oh, he was.
No.
Oh, this guy, homeless Rob Zombie. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was that part of the segment where they don't air it.
Yeah, it was one of those like
was a dark match.
Yeah, it was a dark match.
Can you buck like a horse when we fuck? Can you take every inch of your butt? Can you shit on my chest with love? Can you quack? Can you quack like a duck when you suck? Can you fart on my balls when we fuck? Can you stick your whole tongue on my butt? Can you shit on my chest?
By the way, can I point out that the guy that they panned to was wearing an entire American Eagle shirt? Like, he had the entire bald eagle on the back of his vest.
You are ignoring the little ponytail in the back of his head.
All right, backed up a bit. Let's see.
Can you fart on my balls when we fuck? Can you stick your whole tongue on my
It's always
butt?
great. Okay, pause on this guy. He has an entire bald eagle on his back.
Who doesn't?
He is American, bro, and the claws are out.
No, he is America.
He is America, you're right.
America.
Can you shit on my chest? Fucking love.
I love this.
Can you quack? Can you quack like
This
a
guy
duck
sounds a
when
little
you
pitchy.
suck?
He needs to work on that.
Wait,
I like it when they break it down.
Barrel don't suck, give it a fuck. Can't get it up to where I want to knock you up and swallow you suck. And you take it up the butt, then I might keep around long enough. What's not?
Why is your guy running around moshing with nobody?
What else are you gonna
You
do?
know what?
Because he's on crystal meth.
There's
I guess.
nothing funnier than when you go to a show and it's not quite moshy, it's just kind of heavy.
Yeah.
And there's always that one guy.
Tight
who's
mosh, bro.
Trying to get it going. And you're like, no, bro, we're 30.
Like the guy trying to do a mosh at the Beastie Boys concert that we went to. We're like, it's the Beastie Boys. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
you know, but at least they were playing Sabotage. The most, like, even worse than that was years ago when I went to see Incubus and some guy tried the mosh. I'm like, what are you kidding me? I'm like, you should either be stoned or drawing pictures. Then moshing, you asshole.
Dude, last year, I went out one night with James, my best friend James from Elvis and Alfred. And he works at a place called the Paramount on Long Island. We went to go see Caius, which is like an 80s. Like they're actually half of the guys from Caius used to be Queens of the Stone Age. And all that
Right.
stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
go to see that show, and there's that one guy who's just, I'm going to be mosh guy. And nobody wants to mosh with this asshole. So finally I yelled at him because we were up at the balcony because Joy and James both worked there. So they got us nice balcony seats. We're up there, and the guy's trying to mosh, and finally one boy just yelled at him, bro, these drinks cost like $12 a piece. Nobody wants to fucking mosh with you. The guy just looked up at me. We had a weird moment. And I just sat down and kept drinking. I'm like, real? Nobody wants to drink you at a real legit theater where the drinks are $12 a pop and you paid $15 for your ticket. Nobody wants to mosh with you. This is not a VFW hall with fucking with a ska band playing. Like,
this is a VFW hall with Badfish playing.
This shirt cost $80. I'm not moshing with you. Are you kidding me?
We are with the basket cases, the Green Day cover band playing.
Fucking assholes.
What? That's what they're called.
I just hate people at shows. Come on, bro, it's mosh. Dude,
No,
you're like 40.
Let's first off, no, we're at a carnival. it's secondly, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I'm here with my children. Stop moshing, you dickhead. All right.
Top comment: Rob Zombie really let himself go.
Oh, okay. So everyone,
that
everyone's killing it. Everyone's killing it. Guys,
Did the video end?
Yeah, that's it.
What about the guy that was like feathering his dick at the very, very end of the video?
Yeah, well, that he was
the
killing
fluffer?
it.
No, the video can't be over yet. It wasn't redundant enough.
You're right. Well, no, you didn't let the chorus kick in.
What was your
Yeah,
was
I
your
was waiting
favorite
for
part
that.
of the song?
My favorite part was the part where he had a cape.
My favorite part was where he had the little attention to detail by having the Texas flag on his dick.
All right. Well, I guess we have to play the Pope story about how the Pope is.
Asking me which part I liked about that video the best is like asking which one's my favorite kid. It doesn't matter. They were all a mistake.
Oh, fair enough.
Go on.
All right, we got the video here of the Pope is retiring.
He's trying to quit.
The Vatican has announced that Pope Benedict XVI will step down on February 28th, citing his old age. The 85-year-old will become the first head of the Catholic Church to resign from the post in nearly 6 centuries. Let's get more on this now from RT's.
And actually, he did say because the Pope has a Twitter now. He did say, "I'm out, bitches." #deuces. #YOLO.
It's true.
That was the Pope's very last tweet.
Team Breezy.
Of course, he's Team Breezy. You know the Pope is Team Breezy all day long.
Now, Royce, at what point do you think when he retires, he's going to come out of retirement to, like, unpope the Pope that's going to pope him?
What? You mean, when are they going to select the new Pope?
No, like a wrestling thing. Like, I'm not going to be the Pope anymore. And then some guy comes out from the crowd and he, like, wrecks his shit. And he goes, oh, guess what the beach is? I'm a back.
Okay.
I'm a backer.
I'm a backer.
I just want that clip. I'm a backer.
I like that John forgets that this Pope is German.
Tom
Whatever, he's
Barton
in the
live
Vatican.
in the studio for us here. Tom, he was only appointed in 2005. What on earth's going on? Why his resignation now?
Well, Kerry, yeah, a real shock. I think the small army of journalists and Pope watchers.
You know, this actually makes me respect him more since he's the first guy that did it, because other popes will just become crazy and just have dementia, and they're still running the Catholic Church. At least he was like...
So you're not sure that he... I mean, I'm positive they're trying to stop something. They're trying to cover something up.
No, well, I think
because they all die in office.
I think
they all die.
I think it has to. I think it has to do with the fact with the whole, like, more and more stuff is coming up of how he was a cardinal. He was covering up all the molestation stuff. But honestly,
he was like head of the church when that happened.
You know what I think it is? And this is just wild speculation. I think somebody came forward and said that he personally molested them. I'm being serious, like when he was young, or some bullshit. And now they're in damage control, and they're trying to get rid of him before the story hits. That's my opinion.
How long was he in office for? Or I don't know if you call it office.
Wasn't it like 8
Pope
years?
chair.
It wasn't long. He's only been in there like, I want to say
8 years, right?
Maybe less than that.
Well, you know what I like? I like that Royce and other people in the media
Yeah.
keep bringing up, oh, he's old and dementia.
Yeah.
I love they bring up dementia against an 80-year-old guy as opposed to bringing it up when he was 20 and joined an organization that believes in magic, wearing giant hats, and magic people living in the sky.
Scientology?
Nobody called him fucking. Oh, maybe he's suffering
He
from
was a Nazi
dementia.
youth, wasn't he?
Yeah. Let's play a little more.
As it were, in Rome. Even they have been taken aback by this sudden announcement today. It should be noted that Pope Benedict XVI was one of the oldest popes to be elected when John Paul II died in 2005. However,
He had a lot of
has said
hits.
Yeah.
today, I do not have the mental and the physical strength anymore to continue my duties.
Duties.
He said, duties.
I see that my job needs those qualities, and I know. So I'm stepping down.
I don't get it. If he's weak, why doesn't he just go drink some more blood?
Yeah, well, Ryan,
He looks like Nosferatu.
Ryan, popes aren't vampires. I can't believe this is the third time I have to tell you. Popes are not vampires.
No, he looks like
He's
Leslie
not a- no,
Nielsen in
Ryan.
Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Ryan, all popes are lichens. They're wolf people. That's why they wear the hats to cover up the ears when there's a full moon. Everyone knows that, dude, and I'm sick of trying to explain that to you.
Explain the Pope-mobile.
What do you mean the Pope-mobile? It's in case he turns into a werewolf he can't escape, John.
Okay.
Fucking explained.
Like a string of scandals, hasn't it? I mean, tell us about that.
All right, that's enough of these British fucks. We get it. He's retiring and you're British.
The Pope started April 24th, 2005.
Really?
That was when he was inaugurated.
So 8 years.
Oh,
9
yeah.
years. Almost. Well,
I'm just on ESPN real quick, and you know they always have like NBA players who tweet things. And for whatever reason, this guy just tweeted, "Pimp My Ride puts an unreasonable expectation on vehicle turnaround for auto body."
that's fucking hilarious. Who said that? That's really funny.
It disappeared. It keeps updating live. I don't know. The show hasn't been relevant in years, but it's fucking
That is very, very funny.
He just got the box set.
He did. You know he did. Oh, that is fantastic.
An unreasonable expectation of turnaround time on auto mechanic body shop.
Well, I expect auto turnaround time in less than 30 minutes with some commercial breaks.
Yeah, and there better be a black guy there playing hip hop, and he keeps grabbing my collar of my shirt. But that's
Why
just
your
me.
collar?
Well, because that's what they do at the end of Pimp Your Ride. They always like grab like your.
You've officially been pimped, John.
and they pimp
pop
and
your collar.
Yeah, bro, they pop it. They're like, "Hey, bro, you're a pimp now."
No, it's not your collar. It's like it's the piece of fabric on your shoulder.
I prefer when they dust my shoulders off.
Don't you ever?
Yeah, if you're feeling like a pimp, try and dust the shoulders off.
First of all, John, don't ever try to educate me, because ever since I could remember, I've been popping my collar. So I think, I don't need you to school me on collar popping, because I'm original 3-6 Mafia.
Popping.
Hey, John's a pimp to the truest sense. He doesn't like all you fake trash tricks.
Whoa,
I had a hard time getting that word out.
Who asked you?
I just walked in.
Who asked you, Dutch? You Colorado buster?
Sounds like we need to have. Sounds like we need to have ourselves an old-fashioned pimp off.
Yo, man, I'm trying to talk real street truth, and Dutch want to come in here with all his herb ass. Yo, man, don't even try to play me like that.
Don't
Herb.
Don't fuck with him. By the way,
Wankster.
I would like to say I'm going to start a new segment because there's actually a lot of really funny Twitter accounts that I've been finding every day. And I found one today. This is, by the way, the Twitter account to follow, brought to you by RivoSig. That's RivoSig.com.
Ooh!
More 10 is a promo code. You're going to get 10% off. Quit smoking and don't die. It's at yourawaymessage.com. All of the tweets look like the old AOL away messages that you would post on your IM, and they are fantastic.
Are they the bomb.com?
Here's one in all caps. I am giving up boys with a C, the number 4 Lent. So sucks if you're a boy, I guess. Next one. These are away messages on AOL. I think he actually goes through them. Valentine's Day depresses me. Why can't love be easy? Question mark. P.S. New default on my MySpace. Tell me if it's with a Z good. The next one is parentals are yelling at me. Hashtag BBL. This is pretty good. So follow at your away message. And it's very, very good follow. It has 265,000 people following it now. So do that, or I'll punch you in the face. We have a racist story coming up. Roulette student bruised after being lassoed by his teacher.
Lassoed?
Yeah, like
the teacher's a cowboy and he's a calf and was running away.
the kid.
Right, except the issue is that they lassoed him around his neck.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say balls.
No, and the kid also is black.
Oh, I'm going to play the race card.
Yeah, I have audio here. No video, but I do have
Oh,
audio.
like it's not acceptable to lasso a black kid these days.
It's not. Let's play it here.
A middle school teacher in Rowlett is on leave tonight after wrapping a rope around a student's neck. That boy came home with bruises, and tonight the district calls it a lesson that went too far.
So it's not cool to
Analyst
tie a
Rebecca
rope
Lopez
around a
has
black
this
guy's neck in the 2001st century.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently this guy is saying it's a problem.
Let's play a little more.
News 8 exclusive.
What started off as a history lesson at Charade Middle School in Rowlett ended up with this 7th grader having rope marks around his neck.
He was visiting with the students, telling the students about how cowboys would corral maverick steers back into the herd.
A history teacher was trying to teach lasso techniques used during cattle drives. He asked for student volunteers and had them run, then tried to rope them. A 13-year-old ended up with bruises.
Again, this is not something that we feel was malicious. It was not intent.
Yes, Marie.
So
it was just all in good fun.
So when people were wondering why he had rope burns around his neck, he had to say, no, no, no. I was actually trying to explain cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys.
Yeah, cowboys. Why?
So
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What are you implying?
Well, because it was a black kid trying to teach somebody else about history, and he had rope burns around his neck. Doesn't really strike the whole cowboy idea, if you catch my drift.
I still
So,
don't
so this wouldn't have been
Black
a
people
news
used to be
story
hung.
if the guy was white.
John, I think you're being racist, and I think you hate our president.
Extremely unfortunate and extremely poor judgment.
The Garland Independent School District has launched an investigation and suspended the teacher, they say, for precautionary reasons. Meanwhile, the Rowlett Police Department is looking at possible charges of injury to a child.
The district says the teacher feels badly and agreed to never use the lasso in class again.
Well, that's good. At least he agreed not to rope his student like cattle anymore. That's positive.
Now you need to promise me. Let me see your fingers because they might be crossed behind your back.
Must follow parliamentary procedures.
Is it okay to use some of my other old-timey punishment tools?
Like what, Marie?
Well,
Like
you
a
know,
stitch?
like the I forget what it's called, where you locked your hands and head into a wooden beam in the middle of town square.
Oh, the stocks. The stock. Yeah, there you go,
can't
Dutch.
put kids in the stocks either.
You know what? I don't like the Dutch answer that so fast. You use that to get you off sexually, Dutch?
Stocks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Only on Fridays, though.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I meant to say cocks. But yeah, your answer is still valid.
So no more teacher kicking the kids with spurs to.
You can't do that, but the jury's still out on whether you could tan them and use them as rawhide. Like, no one knows if you could do that yet, so we're waiting to hear.
What about tarring and feathering?
No.
Oh, that's a good old-timey one.
All right, you're going to like this one. Phoenix woman posed as a teen, she's 35, and engaged in sex acts with a male teen who was blind.
What? Saying a woman lied.
Yes, I will play.
What did she do to make herself look younger to a blind man?
Well, I'll play the video. Or the
At
audio.
her age to have sex with teenagers, she lied about being pregnant, even lied about having cancer. Now she's facing the cold, hard truth. Aurelia Ortega live tonight with more on a bizarre case that police think could have more victims. Aurelia?
Lynn Suze, this 35-year-old married mother is accused of having sex with a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old boy. And police
sure.
You guys at the same time. You know, I thought it was down there by Moose Bear Lake. You know, I made that assumption.
So I called it in.
End of
You
story.
know, she said she had cancer, but she was just kind of funny looking.
Funny looking how? Well, you know, she kept
just like regular funny looking.
You know, fucking kids funny looking.
so brazen in trying to pass off as a 16-year-old girl that she actually met with the boy's parents. Well, tonight she's here at Estrella Jail with no chance of getting out for now. This is a Facebook picture of police.
So ugly. Let me find a picture of this woman.
Oh, no.
my
I
God!
just come on.
Somebody,
love-
find it. Somebody find the picture.
I
can't
love
do it
that the
today.
news has to report with Facebook pictures.
Yeah.
A 35-year-old Jennifer Dempsey used to lure 2 teenage boys she had sex with.
I hate her.
Ryan, you don't like her. You don't like her Hispanic North Dakota voice. It's a
Now
weird
back to the
mix.
developing story about the moose on the road.
She just projects too much. You can tell that she's just, when those loud talkers, whatever, it's always at full volume whenever she speaks.
Oh my God! There's this woman who works with me who's like that. She sits like in this big cubicle form, and it's always quiet over there. And I go to ask her something quietly, and she's just talking. So
Thanks, you
goddamn
came
loud.
over to ask me that, Ryan.
Oh, it's actually so glad that you said that. I mean, she's just this real Southern lady, and she's like from her 40s. She's really
Right.
nice, but she's working on all these German documents, so she has to translate shit. So I walk over there today, and she goes, Heil Hitler. I'm like, okay.
Why?
Whoa!
Why would you do that?
Whoa!
I swear to God.
No, that's not cool. Well, maybe for us, but not for other people.
Because I guess that's the only thing she knows, and she just laughs about it. She doesn't care.
Who's playing that?
Who's playing
Do
that?
that.
Thanks, Dutch.
Awesome job.
Let's
So,
Morning. Yep.
Mitch posted a picture of her in the chat room, and she looks like she had a face transplant.
She's really attractive.
She looks like
No,
Katie
but I gotta say
Siegel.
those streaks are pretty. The
Now-
highlights.
Married with children.
Now, Mitch, how were you?
Man.
Mitch, how were you able to get this picture without just coming immediately in your pants?
Peggy Bundy.
It's one of those things like when you've seen it so much, you get desensitized to it because I have that face plastered all over my apartment.
So her beauty
Yes,
that takes you in.
exactly.
Why does her chin seem so much fatter than the rest of her face?
Well, because Marie, she has a disease where the chin is much fatter than the rest of her face.
What is that disease called?
It's called being an ugly bitch.
It's called Love, Sugar, and Carbs.
Yes, it's very, very good.
Ryan, is that the name of your next book?
Ryan?
Yes. I thought that was the name of a Red Hot Chili Peppers
All right,
album.
I just posted her picture here on the
No, there was
stream.
no mentioning of California in it, so it couldn't have been.
It can't possibly be. Let's play a little bit more of this beautiful woman.
All the time. Different things. It's a surprise it's a woman. You usually hear about male.
According to police, Dempsey brought the 14-year-old victim to her home and to this park, Granada Park, to have sex with him after telling
And then her brother kicked a 63-yard field goal. That's only for football. That's only for football. Thank you, John. It's only for football fans.
him on Facebook she was 15 years old.
When parents became suspicious of her and her possible age from what they had seen on Facebook, literally followed her and the son to a park during a nearby sexual encounter.
You know, the kid
The
may be
victim's
blind,
mother
but he can still tell a 40-year-old vagina.
Well, no, he
Maybe he
can't.
doesn't.
Not if he's
How old
15.
was he?
He was 15.
Well, maybe this kid's got a lot of poon.
Possibly.
In front
Just
of
'cause he's
Dempsey about
blind
the
doesn't mean he's
You do get a
disabled.
lot of ass. I'm with Maria on this one.
What? That he had so much sex that he went blind?
All right, let's play a little bit more.
age and contacted police. The mother of the 16-year-old victim filed a police report with a similar story.
Once she would engage in sexual intercourse with these young boys, she would literally approach them at their homes in front of their parents and then make an accusation that she was pregnant.
That's one of many lies police say Dempsey told, including
Why would
having
you
her
want to out
dog
yourself like that?
She's pregnant. Oh my God, she's.
She
and the
probably
thing
just
is,
asks for abortion money to go away and just saves it.
she doesn't even look 35. She looks 105. Like, she's horrible. She looks like somebody got
It's not as bad as it could
No,
be.
no, no, Dutch. She looks like somebody got a sweet potato, cut it in half, and put a nose on it.
and
microwaved it a little
believe
bit so it
that
got
for
mushy.
the past 5 years she had cancer.
Overcooked it.
But Dempsey's lies caught up with her, and neighbors watched as she was arrested at her home.
She was out there with kneeling on the ground with handcuffs on, and some undercover police or somebody was over there standing around her. She was moaning and yelling and screaming like, "Why me?" This kind of thing.
I'm appointing a public defender for you.
At her initial appearance, Dempsey remained quiet as the judge read the charges she. Dempsey has been arrested before for theft and forgery. She is facing 7 felony.
I'm sorry, can I just say a little bit? You know, you guys heard how the audio was going up and down? This is just because I know this makes Dutch so happy. That wasn't me, dude. That was this local news again that does not know how to balance audio from outside inside in a video. Can
I say why they don't do it though?
Why?
Because they don't have to.
You're right. Good point.
They're on right after Saturday Night Live and all this other late night shit. It doesn't matter. You're gonna fucking watch whatever you were watching
Right.
before the news. You're gonna watch that news. So it really, like
Nobody watches the local news anymore except old dying people.
So it should be CBS4. Hey, because you're falling asleep anyway.
If anything, I guarantee you they've had meetings where they're like, hey, local news, we need to start HD and doing this. And they probably went, no, we're going to send our regular watch viewers into a cardiac arrest. Just leave it be until they die, and then we'll go away. That's it. It's late night news. Nobody watches it.
By the way,
the problem is that the guy who does the audio, who's holding the talk boy close to the microphone, is just swaying back and forth.
He's really tired. His arm hurts. He's just really. But the other part was it's not even that she was dating a blind kid. She met the kid's parents, and they thought nothing of it at first, and then they go, "She's a little old. Look at her picture. She's so old." How do those stupid parents keep falling for that?
Picture of her? Because I don't think that one's as bad as you're making it out to be.
That's the only picture I find. If someone finds another one, post it.
Maybe the
Well,
parents
that's
were
not
just
nearly as bad as you make it sound.
She's 35. Look at her now and realize she's 35.
She looks like she's 60 with a lot of surgery.
Look at her neck. Look at her neck. She looks like a lizard. She looks like a lizard during mating season.
She is a lizard.
Oh, God.
Oh, is that the one there?
I think this might be the same.
Yeah, go ahead. Post that one. That one's pretty bad.
She's a lizard person. All right. Well, oh, God. Look, there you go. There's a better one. She's fucking disgusting.
She looked way hotter in the other picture. I'll tell you that much.
Right. All right. Well, coming up after the break, guys, the SEAL who killed bin Laden says the government abandoned him. Mountain Dew.
And Heidi Klum's reactions thereafter.
Not that. No. SEAL Team 6, not Kiss from the Rose SEAL.
Oh.
And then Mountain Dew has a new breakfast drink. What?
Breakfast drink?
Yeah, they really do.
Oh,
And-
also, I would like to talk about the woman in New Zealand who died because of a beverage.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that after the break.
Oh, that's a good one.
Coming up after this, Marie, take us away.
I guess.
Hippojuice Show.
If I have to.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to the No Name Show. My name is King.
I'm Slashley. Fuck your face.
Oh, I was trying to get this person to see my penis.
I want my asshole numbed if you're gonna be shoving some huge thing in it. Like.
Oh, what was I told her I beat her 3 times in Woods and Friends. I think that means I get to see your boobs.
If
Well,
you
no.
wouldn't suck your own dick, why would you want? Why would
Okay,
you
let
want
me
girls to
phrase
suck
that. No, I'm surprised that there are any girls who actually do want to suck my dick.
The No Name Show, Mondays, 5 p.m., only on morelikeradio.com.
The Cousin Joe Show.
And I'm sitting in the chair. He did the barber cock touch.
What the fuck?
This is what it is.
Dude, where are you going to get your hair cut?
Listen to me.
Where are you going?
See how I'm sitting right now?
Yeah, I do.
Where are my elbows?
Outside the... Oh!
They always go around the side, and where the height of my elbow is always their dick. He reaches in, and his cock touches my elbow. And the thing is, like, I can't immediately jerk away because that looks like...
You know you touched it.
Right, I'm acknowledging a cock touch. So instead, I just leave it there and let him rub his dick on my elbow.
Dude! Did he go back and forth?
That's when you could tell.
Did he go back and forth ever, like, fast? Like,
Not fast. I wonder if guys do play games or get the barber hard, kind of wiggle their elbow.
Nobody does that, Joe. Nobody does that.
Well, weird faggots. Who knows?
You're fucking weird.
Saying.
Tune in to the Cousin Joe Show live Thursday night 7 to 10 on More Like Radio.
Do you have an unusual growth on your genitals? Did your significant other dump you? Lust and Love, where we might not be able to help you, but at least we'll get a good laugh at your expense.
Lust and Love, Mondays from 10 to midnight on morelikeradio.com.
Do you like video games? Are you a little antisocial? Well, listen to Antisocial Gamer Radio, Tuesdays from 3 to 5 on morelikeradio.com.
Welcome to the Sully Show. We're totally insane. We've got dumb asses and folks who are really lame. We got Sully on the soundboard, Danielle is rocking too. and J.E.T. the redneck. We're all here for you on the Sully Show. Welcome to the Sully Show. Let's bring you to your knees, please.
I want to hear you snore. Join us on The Sully Show live every Sunday noon to 2 Eastern on morelikeradio.com.
Masters of None, a comedy podcast that doesn't suck. Now live on morelikeradio.com, Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Hey, what's up? It's Mike.
And Jay.
And Art. And we are the newest podcast on the More Like Radio network, Masters of None. Check us out. And I guess we have to tell you a little bit about what the show's about, right?
We're on Sunday nights from 9 p.m. till 10 p.m. Eastern, and you can check out all our old episodes on iTunes. And what we do is we pick a topic every week, and we kind of debate stuff and pop culture, and we have some special celebrity guests as well that Art usually books. Tell them, Art.
Yeah, we got Christopher Lloyd on the show. We had Chris Hardwick, Doug Stanhope, Bobcat Goldthwait. Check out mastersofnone.com to see all of our cool guests we interviewed.
And follow us on Twitter and Facebook as well at Masters of None.
We are the podcast that doesn't suck.
Except for Art.
Except for Mike.
Except for Art.
Dicks.
For more, check out Masters of None on iTunes, Twitter, and Facebook, and also at mastersofnone.com.
Hey, you. Yes, you guessed 10,542,000. Change your username. And while you're in the More Like Radio live page, listening to fine quality programming, notice the banner ad just slightly above the chat room? It's a link to something you want in Amazon. Click it. It's probably reminding you to order something you need from Amazon.com. Don't leave MLR and type the URL like a sucker. Just click the link and it'll open in a new window. This way you can buy your shit and continue listening to the show. Now, change your username. It's right there on the right, stupid.
It hasn't.
Don't you just hate it when you try to listen to the radio and all you hear is the same music and edgy talk?
Yeah, so did we. MoreLikeRadio.com is the place to go for the best of what radio has to offer. On the go, download the More Like Radio app from the App Store or Android Market. We're not FM, we're not XM, we're More Like Radio. The way radio should be.
This one's easy. So one day you hear a knock at the door, and suddenly the cops have you face down in the dirt. Turns out the meter reader came by and got himself a big surprise. Or the neighbor boy climbed the fence and Fluffy or Princess mauled the kid up pretty good. Here you are, facing 3 to 5 in an orange jumpsuit. Oh no, you aren't. Better call Saul.
Repeat this key phrase. That's not my tiger.
Turns out the best defense is still a good offense. Where'd the tiger come from?
The zoo. And you can bet we're going to sue the bars off of them.
What were you doing buying 80 pounds of raw meat every week? Ever hear of the Atkins diet? And I'll help you get that tiger's furry ass to Texas ASAP. Because guess what? Tigers are still legal in Texas. Yeehaw! I have fun doing this job. Oh, one thing. You don't have to bring the tiger into my office. So, if a tiger's got you by the tail, legally speaking, better call Saul.
Back live on the Hippojuice Show. The number is 954-573-2780 or 908-444-MLR1. Make sure to go to the More Like Radio live chat room at morelikeradio.com to check out what we're doing and check out our video. I'm going to be uploading the full shows to one of the YouTubes, so just keep following at Hippojuice Fillmore at More Like Radio for more information.
Just watch them immediately before YouTube pulls them.
Well, no, because I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to keep using YouTube. It's the youtube.com/Hippojuice is the one that has them. But I'm trying to figure something out because I don't need any more copyright issues over stupid little videos.
Well, Ustream saves all the videos to there, so just go to you.
I've got it. Problem solved.
Yeah.
We just won't talk about anything going on anymore.
Ever. Again?
Ever.
Ever
This
again.
will be a show about nothing.
Deal, guys?
Okay, deal. Let's do it. Starting now.
Hippofeld.
All right, Ryan, I was able to find the video about the woman who died from drinking Coca-Cola.
What did we just say?
No more talking about things.
That happened.
But I wanna.
Ever.
I don't want to get sued by Coca-Cola.
We can only come up with original thoughts.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play it here.
Why don't we say RC Cola and see if we can use them as a sponsor?
Okay, we'll do that. But this is Coca-Cola.
This woman who died. And this is what I hate about Yahoo, because when you're on Yahoo, it goes, woman could have avoided death if it wasn't for this beverage. Like, that's always how they try to get you to click their shitty links.
Well, how about you just avoid Yahoo?
Yeah,
Well,
Dutch only goes to Excite.
When I am at work, they block everything. I'm like, before we were able to go to YouTube and listen to music, we can't even go to YouTube or Pandora anymore. We can't do anything. So all I could do is go to websites where you could check email. So I could go to Yahoo or MSN or AOL. Those are my 3 options if I want to do something that is not work related.
Do you own a phone?
Yes, I own a phone.
Go to YouTube and Pandora on those.
Ryan's the guy at work in Workaholics. It's like, what do you mean I can't go to Craigslist Personals? What is this, fucking North Korea?
Casual Encounters is blocked. Korea.
This office has a lot of triggers. All right, let's go ahead and play this Coco story.
A New Zealand coroner says Coca-Cola can be a killer, but that country's Food Industry Association will not be putting health warnings on soft drink labels anytime soon. A coroner's report states that 31-year-old Natasha Harris died from a heart attack and that the large amounts of Coca-Cola she drank was likely a substantial factor in her death.
Natasha Harris, any relation, Mersh?
I don't know.
Fat face.
Check her fingernails.
I don't know. I heard she liked Coca-Cola, not cock.
Death. Harris drank 2 gallons.
Of
2
cum.
gallons a day.
What?
2 gallons
a day.
That's nothing.
For once? Years. Yes, she went on it once throughout the day. She was drinking gallons of Coke every day for many, many years.
You could die if
they make it in gallons.
You could die if you drink 2 gallons of water a day.
Yes.
What do they
You
do?
get water poisoning.
By the way, I got to say, Ariel's one of my favorite people in the chat room. So, listener on the Nerd Hour, she goes, well, then, yeah, you die.
Ariel, also my favorite mermaid.
Yeah, also.
Not a lot of famous mermaids, though. You
Under the sea.
Kind of got lucky.
Under the sea.
Let's see.
All right, let's play a little more.
Now, the coroner in the case asked soft drink makers to include caffeine levels on labels, as well as health warnings on the dangers of too much caffeine.
By the way, as I am drinking a Rockstar energy drink while this is going on.
But the head of the New Zealand Food and Grocery Council refused, saying there isn't, quote, a labeling regimen in the world that could have prevented the death of someone who drank so much cola.
Yeah, the label should say, hey, don't be a dipshit. Love Coca-Cola.
The council is getting some support by way of other pathologists.
How many liters are in a gallon, by the way?
I don't know, Ryan. How many gills?
7.
How many gills?
I'm trying to figure
in a
out
pint?
how many bottles of Coke, like how many 2-liter bottles of Coca-Cola that was to drink 2 gallons.
1 liter equals 0.2 gallons. So I guess.
So what'd you say?
1 liter is 0.2 gallons. So I guess in between 4 to 5.
So a 2-liter thing of Coke.
No. I think it's the other way around, Marie.
No.
What?
He's right.
A gallon. Think of a gallon of milk and 1 liter of
How many liters is a gallon?
2.2 liters per gallon.
2.2 liters per gallon. There we go. Yeah.
So it's 2
Holy
liters a
shit.
day.
Yeah.
Over two, about 2.5 2 liters a day.
By the way, Western
2.5 bottles of Coke a day.
Western Echo says there's no warning next to a car tailpipe that tells me I can't lie down and breathe the exhaust. Hashtag
But how
just saying.
How do you even put a warning label on that? It's not even like she drank 1 a day. Like the label's gonna say what? Do not drink all of this, and then another one, and then half.
But let me tell you
one.
something.
How do you label that?
It probably had nothing to even do with the caffeine. If you drink too much liquid to begin with, your kidneys get flooded and your heart stops.
That's the reason why I think it's stupid that Coke even has to address this.
Sorry, let me just correct it because I just did a liters to gallons conversion. 2 gallons, which is what she drank, would be 7.57 liters.
Whoa!
Christ. So that was way more than we thought. So hold on a second.
That is ridiculous.
That's almost how much beer that we drank, me and Dutch.
Because you guys are alcoholics, I know.
Well, you mean now?
Yeah, but at least
but
alcohol
not every single day.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the show start.
Yeah, I do it for the show.
Some days it's more.
Some days are holidays and we're celebrating something.
I need to celebrate things.
All right, let me play the last little bit here that's left of the story.
World that could have prevented the death of someone who drank so much cola. The council is getting some support by way of other pathologists. They have weighed in on this case.
Yes.
Imagine Ariel. Coca-Cola recommended dosage probably not more than one of these in 2 days.
That's very funny. Recommended dose, common sense.
Harris also had other health issues. She didn't eat much and
also had a baboon heart. Like, they're not telling you that. She also had other health issues. She didn't eat right. She had a baboon heart. She had a brain transplant.
Recommendation: when you see buy two get one free, don't drink it for lunch.
Yeah, you stupid bitch. I don't care how cheap it is.
was also a smoker.
Oh, well, she was a smoker. Well, that explains it.
Obviously, that's it. If she should have gotten Revo cigs.
I just don't like the fact that they're coming down on us here.
Yeah, fucking smokers.
Mayor Bloomberg heard this and wept when he heard this story.
Was she
soda
drinking-
and smoking? No.
Was she drinking regular soda or diet soda?
Regular Coke.
Was she also super fat?
No, she was chubby.
Oh.
She wasn't like really fat or anything.
So would it have killed her if she...
Recommended amount. Half a liter, but on the reels, none of it.
Yeah.
How about the? Yeah, I was gonna say Coca-Cola recommended amount. Fucking never, none, ever at all.
I like the on the reels.
It's poison.
On real levels though, on some real levels.
Yo, for real, but on some real shit though. Like for real though.
Do you think that if she had switched to Sprite that she would have lived longer?
Yeah, because it's lemon lime.
Yeah, and it's also caffeine free, so it might have helped her. And it's clear. My thing is, as long as it's clear, you're fine.
A lot of people don't know this. If you have scurvy, just soak your joints in Sprite.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Or 7-Up, if you have 7-Up available.
Lime do not take any of this as real medical knowledge. Speaking of medical, I have to mention one more time.
I don't think we have to explain to the listeners that a guy named Mersch isn't a real medical professional.
He is. Everybody knows that Mersch is a licensed doctor. Why do you even have to explain that? Of course you take his advice.
Why else would we call you Dr. Mersch?
Exactly.
This is Dr. Mersch. What happens when you drink too many gallons of soda? You die, dum-dum.
What if she switched to a more fruit-based soda like orange soda or grape soda?
Or Faygo Moon Mist.
Or strawberry soda if she's a black.
The coroner said she probably would have lived if she replaced the Coca-Cola with 2 gallons of gasoline.
Direct quote.
Coroner's what the fuck he's talking about, yo.
Well, the scary thing is, like, when it comes to Coca-Cola, it's mainly acid, and it will eat away at many things.
Also, gremlins.
Okay, here's
they're
the
scary.
thing.
True.
When a quarter of a liter could clean off battery corrosion and acid, you probably shouldn't drink 8 times that.
Yeah, like when your windshield wiper fluid won't get like bug tar off, and they recommend you put Coke on there and then wipe it off. That's probably not a good thing.
It's so true.
Well, if you use it to clean your windshield wipers, why not clean your insides?
True.
Oh,
Good
I
point,
do.
John.
And that level, go drink some Drano.
I'm curious as to how many times she goes to the bathroom. Just drinking 2 gallons of anything
now
a
none.
day.
Now none.
How much toilet paper did she go through?
None now.
Did her urine come out syrupy, for Pete's sake?
But John
She didn't wipe. That was actually in the
Probably
post-mortem.
tasted delicious.
John brings up a good point. If it cleans corrosion off of battery terminals, it'll eat the shit out of some stomach cancer.
Yeah,
just wipe it right out. Boom, clean.
Maybe that's
So you're
it.
saying
Maybe
she should have drank more Coke to cure it.
I'm saying
cancer?
she didn't. I'm saying clearly this woman did not drink enough Coca-Cola and it killed her.
I'm pretty sure chemotherapy is what you need when you have cancer, not Coca-Cola.
like Coke there.
Dr. Mersch figured it out.
I'm pretty sure chemotherapy is what you need when you drink 2 gallons of Coke a day. Period.
By the way,
Dude, her farts must have been carbonated.
2 gallons of Coke. 2 gallons of Coke a day is chemotherapy.
It really is. It
Your
actually
hair
has
starts falling out.
chemotherapy. Actually has less radiation in it.
You just throw up and you throw up and your hair starts falling out. And you're depressed.
If you stuck a straw in her mouth, would it start popping out sometimes?
Yeah, it
would. You have to feed it through her nose ring to keep it in place. You have to get a nose ring or something so I can loop the straw through.
Did you have to drink really slowly so it wouldn't bubble out of her mouth? All right.
I don't drink 2 gallons of anything a day.
Hey, I'm wondering also, whenever she went to the bathroom and took a piss, did she ever have to stop and let the foam die down a little bit and start pissing again?
Or what if she went on a jog? Like, would she have to wait a couple minutes and then tap on the top part?
She
of
would just
her-
explode.
Yeah.
The carbon
Dude,
dioxide.
if she
No, I
would,
gotta wait 5 minutes. Sorry.
if she would walk by Pop Rock, she would just spontaneously combust.
That's why she had a heart attack. She was running really fast.
She went by the Pop Rock's Emporium.
One time she had an aneurysm just because she jumped on a trampoline for 2 seconds.
Sir James in the chat room says unwatered Coke syrup can dissolve skin.
Oh my God, LeBron!
No, it's not that LeBron. Not that James.
Is that true?
It's a different James.
Is that a real thing?
Sorry.
LeBron James is a real person.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
No, I meant the burning your skin off.
Come on.
The burning the skin.
All right.
TNA90 is asking if she ate any Mentos, but I think that she's safe if she was drinking regular Coke. That only happens with diet.
Yeah,
exactly.
All right. Speaking of sodas, Mountain Dew has a new breakfast drink.
Holy shit. What is it flavored? Eggs and bacon?
Now,
is it eggs and bacon?
Bear with me.
Pancakes.
Bear with me.
Waffles.
Bear with me because this guy is the guy that does this story is such a tool. It's the same people that do Holly Scoop.
Biscuits and gravy.
You know what Mountain Dew? This new Mountain Dew flavor tastes like.
Scoop.
This new Mountain Dew.
Holly Scoop news.
This new Mountain Dew tastes like still having a VCR somewhere in your house.
Is it Mountain Dew French toast sticks?
Yeah, this Mountain Dew is typing.
This Mountain Dew tastes like having a TV on top of an old burnt out TV.
I say grits.
This Mountain Dew sounds like someone who types AFK a lot. All right, let's go ahead and play it.
You hate having to wait till lunchtime.
I
to get
do.
some Mountain
Do you hate
chicken in your veins?
Do you hate having to? Do you hate having to hang up the phone to get on the internet?
All right, let's play Holly Scoop.
You hate having to wait till lunchtime
Why
to get
does
some Mountain Dew.
this guy sounds like Dr. Steve Brule too?
Hey, dummy.
Do you hate having to? Hey, do you like Mountain Dew? Hey, we have lots of Mountain Dew. If you stay tuned, I want to give you a deal on something. Don't touch my Mountain Dew.
Let's play a little bit more.
You hate having to wait till lunchtime to get some Mountain Dew cranking in your veins? Not
Well,
anymore.
tell you what, Dum
Hey
Dum.
guys, I'm Patrick Jones.
Just go to the
Buzz
store,
60.
buy some Mountain Dew. This is Brule's
What?
rules.
You don't have to wait until lunchtime to drink Mountain Dew. You can have it for breakfast.
You can just put some Mountain
Do you
Dew.
hate waiting till lunch for Mountain Dew? That's like saying, are you tired? Are you upset that diabetes isn't coming on fast enough?
All you gotta do is fill a bowl with some cereal and pour Mountain Dew on it like it's milk.
I like to use it on Lucky Charms.
The side.
All right, let's play a little bit more.
Cranking in your veins? Not anymore. Hey guys, I'm Patrick Jones for Buzz 60. Mountain
Why
Dew's
is
got
that
a
the
new
music for Magic Jack now at Best Buy.
Well, Ryan, because Fruity Loop only has so many free beats that you could use.
Wait a minute! I thought it was also the music. I thought it was also the song bed for Music Bullet. Whatever the fuck, it's stupid.
Play a little bit more.
Mountain Dew's got a new breakfast drink to go with your oatmeal and
breakfast drink.
It really sounds like Dr. Steve.
Do you understand?
Like roll that R for no reason. New breakfast drink. Your initial system.
I'm waiting for the weird. I'm waiting for the really weird Tim and Eric editing to start kicking in.
All right, I backed it up. I backed it up a bit.
Guys, I'm Patrick Jones for Buzz 60. Mountain Dew's got a new breakfast drink to go with your oatmeal.
Was I wrong? Does he not sound exactly like Dr.
He really does. Have some guacamole.
Hey, some Mountain Dew. Hey, remember the blue stuff? They still have it at Taco Bell.
Sometimes if you're a gamer, you drink Code Red.
Sometimes it's Baja Blast. It's delicious. I still have some in my pantry.
Hey, you remember when they had that marketing scheme where they had the white one? What was that?
Let's play it more, please.
No one knows what that was.
Mountain Dew Kickstart. I feed it to my cats.
In your veins?
Big fan of it with my breakfast.
Sometimes I like to drink it when I go to Bob Evans and order some sausage.
Guys, I'm Patrick Jones for Buzz 60. Mountain Dew's got a new breakfast drink to
breakfast drink.
A new breakfast drink.
I think
There's
he's
a drop. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it past this bit, but I want it.
I think this is targeted only for truckers.
Let's play a little more.
go with your oatmeal and fruity pebbles.
Good morning, Mr. Breakfast. I love that John responded as the breakfast.
That's great.
Why does the breakfast sound like Juanita?
I pity the fool that don't eat my cereal.
All right, so what's up with
I
this
think you're starting to sound
Kickstart?
like
There's two flavors, and basically they're both combos of Mountain Dew and different juices and a bunch of caffeine.
This is ridiculous. It's got vitamin C, dum-dum. It's put all kinds of fresh juices in it. And Mountain Dew. And energy stuff.
It's got fresh squeezed mountains.
You want your Mountain Dew with some grapefruit juice?
It's got some Sudafed and other cough medicine type stuff in it. And sometimes the makers of this
things that you need for breakfast.
This drink's made by my friend Barry. They won't sell Sudafed at the pharmacy anymore.
Hey, you don't want Kickstart with tomato juice. That's gross. But orange juice, heck yeah.
Let's play a little more, please. Can we get
Hold
to
on.
this?
Should we preface what the whole bit is? Does anybody know who Dr. Steve is?
Everyone has to know who Dr. Steve Brule is. But you know what? I'll play a clip.
Maybe play a little bit of clip that way anybody who may not know what we're talking about.
Try our energy drink. It'll make you energetic. It's basically just Red Bull with Old Bay in it.
And by the way, if you're the type of person who wants Mountain Dew for breakfast, you probably don't wake up when breakfast is being served anyway. So just have at it.
Yes, but you also are awake when breakfast is happening because you didn't go to sleep the night before.
Yeah, man, I want Mountain Dew with my breakfast, or as employed call it, people call it lunch.
All right, this is Brule's rule from Tim and Eric. It's what's his face? John C. Reilly. John C. Reilly.
C. fucking Reilly.
Some seafood. Ooh, seafood's expensive. Well, there's no way I was gonna pay all that paper money for some stinky old fish.
From the back.
Lucky because of my cousin Joshy, I knew that the restaurant puts all our leftovers in a place called the Dumpster Outback. Told you.
In the dumpster out back.
You get the part where he's actually making the sushi.
Yeah, hold on. I can do that.
Sushi.
Hold on, I'll press on.
Sushi.
He's such an ass. He looks like a crazy person.
Academy Award winner.
Fuck yeah.
Oh! Get all the seafood has made me really thirsty.
It's so random.
He's just drinking water out of the fucking ocean.
I like when he does sweet berry wine.
Why is he drinking the ocean water? Anyway, sorry. You're going to watch it all day. Anyway, guys.
Look it up.
Mountain Dew breakfast. Come on, let me finish playing it.
Focus.
Basically, they're both combos of Mountain Dew and different juices and a bunch of caffeine. But
This
guy's an asshole.
PepsiCo says Kickstart is not an energy drink, even though it has a lot of similar ingredients. It does half the amount of caffeine in AMP. It's coming at us because Pepsi says there's plenty of people looking for
It sounds like when he's talking, like he's hitting a speed bump every now and then.
energy from
it almost sounds like he was dyslexic or he had a stutter and he saw like a speech pathologist.
It sounds like doing the show on Skype. This is what our Skype always sounds like, for all the listeners know.
Yeah.
It just slows down. I think it's really...
It sounds like Dutch is trying to sell me something when he's on the road at a hotel.
I just feel a little bit more.
It sounds like
that
a
are
drunk
not
person trying to
coffee or
explain
tea.
Mountain Dew.
Because Pepsi says there's plenty of people looking for energy from drinks in the morning that are not coffee or tea.
Coffee.
He's a good reader. He's very good at reading.
And their hope is that enough people will want to suck down 16 ounces of
dummy.
That's
guacamole.
Why is it? Who wouldn't want energy in the morning, dum-dums? I would. I got a lot of things to do.
neon sugar. And I know how I'm coming across with that, but I'll be honest. 16-year-old Pat would have loved this. Hook up an IV of this stuff and I'll rock video games all day.
You'll rock video games all day, bro.
Hey, brah.
But if you're 16, you have to go to school.
My grand uncle's T-shirt.
Now, as an adult, I've got to learn the second language of Starbucks and have them
How about the first language of English?
This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's really good, bro.
This guy is awful.
This looks like how an alien would view advertisement from the outside looking in.
Did you just pause on?
Oh, 16-year-old me would be rocking video games all day. Yeah,
I'm gonna back up a little bit. I don't know. They just post pictures.
16-year-old Pat.
Look with
Hold on. Can we hear about him rocking out video games?
Is that coffee? I want my Kickstart in the morning.
China?
16 ounces of neon sugar. And I know how I'm coming across with that, but I'll be honest, 16-year-old Pat would have loved this. Hook up an IV of this stuff and I'll rock video games all day.
All day, bro.
All day.
And then you're going to make your debut album. I'm so sick of that 5-hour energy commercial. So sick of that
commercial.
So sick of it.
Now, as an adult, I've got to learn the second language of Starbucks and have them condescend to me when I don't say the right word, like venti or whatever.
Do they really condescend?
Do they?
No, they
do they
usually
talk
are-
down?
You
I
know,
go to Starbucks, say, give me a large. I'll
do
take
you
a
know
large
who
mocha.
wants
Okay,
to
here we go.
cool, man. Do you know who desperately wants to get that transaction over with more than even you?
The employee
the
working at
fucking employee at
Starbucks.
Starbucks. They're not like, oh, really? You don't speak Italian? Like, no, they're like, all right, here you go, sir. Thanks. Have a
Yeah,
nice day.
seriously, that's great.
Can
Next.
I get orange mocha frappuccino? Do those things exist? Oh, you guys are Starbucks. Your barista's supposed to be able to make them.
These days, growing up problems. Buzz 60. Now you know, pass it on.
Dude, it sounds like this guy took 3 Xanax like before to loosen up to do this, and now he's trying to he's fighting his tongue to keep moving.
All right, we have the next story that I wanted to play is this lady. She's been all over the news. Jodie Arias, the one who killed her
Foster.
Yeah, who killed her boyfriend? Not Jodie Foster. Not the one that got raped on a pinball machine. I'll just play it.
An Arizona woman who's been charged with brutally killing her boyfriend after he tried to break up with her.
Now I want to point out that how hot she still is, even in prison uniform. She's very cute, and she killed her boyfriend.
Stabbed him, get this, 27 times allegedly.
Jesus.
Shot him.
That's no makeup.
Those are the girls that Mersh goes for. Crazy and hot.
Crazy and hot, yeah.
All I ask is that everybody knows on record that Early's hot.
Yeah,
Is there anything any made up pictures of her? Obviously, I don't think we have.
Yeah, I know. We can find. Oh, there's some. Chim just posted.
I'm finding the good ones.
Okay. Ooh.
All right,
Joel.
Let's play a little bit more here.
As well, allegedly. And Jodie Arias could now be facing the death penalty. Dan and Nancy are standing by to weigh in on the case, but first, here's ABC's Ryan Owens with the background.
Holy night.
That attractive young woman singing Christmas carols behind bars could soon be on death row. This morning, prosecutors will begin arguing that 32-year-old Jodie Arias should die for the especially brutal murder of her one-time boyfriend, Travis Alexander.
I didn't hurt Travis. I would never hurt Travis.
She may sound
I was about
soft-spoken,
to
but
say,
police
why
say
would
she
this dude Travis dump this hot chick? But then I realized he probably got tired of waking up every single day with a knife by his throat as she's standing over him crying.
Oh yeah!
Wow,
Look at that pig! Holy shit!
Oh, here's the actual. Here's
Look
the.
at those fucking.
Look at the chat room. Look at that.
No, I know. I see.
Holy crap!
But Ryan's totally correct, though. And that's the old saying that no
There
matter.
it is.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
look at
go.
nipples.
This what's up? Yeah. But I mean, it's that old saying, no matter how hot a chick is, some guy's tired of her shit.
Yeah.
And that guy, you know what I mean? I don't know how many girls I've broken up with that I know somebody was going to be waiting, on fucking standby. Like they're a phone call away. They're going to jump right in because
Like
the
they're
chick's
getting
hot.
the car warm outside.
Yeah, they're ready to. I'm like, I don't think I've ever dumped a girl who didn't have a car running somewhere within a 100-mile radius.
All right, but
that's the way it goes.
Let's play the rest of the story because it gets really good.
stabbed Alexander 27 times, slit his throat, and shot him in the head at his Arizona home in June of 2008.
Oopsies.
Arias
Why would you have to cut the
late.
throat and shoot him in the head?
Because you got to make sure
Really
he's
wanna
dead.
Make sure he was dead.
Doesn't want to come back as a zombie.
Yep.
pleaded not guilty.
I would be shaking in my boots right now if I had to answer to God for such a heinous crime.
The two met at a work
Dude,
conference
she's gonna
6
get
years
off
ago.
because she's
Jodie
hot.
says they fell in love.
I don't know, man. 27 times and then slit his throat.
Yeah, that's a
Doesn't matter.
girlfriend.
She's too cute and innocent.
But that's a girlfriend
passion.
thing, dude. This guy wasn't involved with a fucking Mexican cartel,
Right.
Like that's passion. That's a girl.
Yeah.
If anybody
That's-
ever
Casey
cuts,
Anthony got off with
Yeah,
killing her the kid,
but that was-
and,
that-
and she's
that
not.
was
She's not even. And she's not even stripper hot.
again though, that wasn't. That was
She's
shady.
not even stripper hot.
Her family stepped in and created confusion.
Yep.
Her family Ray Lewis to everybody.
You know what? I'm kind of glad she stabbed. Look at this balding. I'm still a jock piece of shit. I don't like him.
Dutch, she's not going to
I
date
don't
you.
trust his eyebrows. I don't like him.
She's
They're
not
like
gonna date
half
you,
on,
Dutch.
Not really there, but they kind of are.
All right, let's play a little more.
And shot him in the head at his Arizona home in June of 2008. Arias pleaded not guilty.
I would be shaking in my boots right now if I had to answer to God for such a heinous crime.
The two met at a work conference 6 years ago. Jody says they fell in love, traveled the country together, and to strengthen her ties to the devout Mormon, she even converted. But Travis...
Oh, this is starting to make more sense.
Okay, some weird shit.
Utterly insane.
Yeah, I don't know, though. I think there was something wrong with that dude, though.
She's probably pushing his Mormonism down her throat.
You got to think about it. If this bitch fucking converted to become a crazy Mormon, and then he still leaves her, like, yeah, like I think both of them were probably fucking.
She was way more into it than he was. I mean, there's always at least one person who's more into the relationship than the other person is. When you have no problem switching full religions, you're way more into the guy than he is. Most Mormons are nice people, so he probably dealt with it for a long time. Then who's like, I can't take the crazy anymore. Got rid of her.
I don't know. Look at his face. Like he doesn't look like a nice guy. He looks like a douche.
Coming from again a guy who's dated a lot of crazy girls, I can say that I guarantee you this dude did not make her do any of this. Like, I don't know how many times, again, I've dated a girl where they've been like, oh my God, I was devout Jew for blah, blah, blah. Now I'm going to be an atheist because you are. It's like, all right, listen, just calm down. Still be you. Like, I don't want you to convert to anything I do. I want you to be the person I met and liked and enjoyed, and just get. And these girls, dude, they go crazy like that. I'll convert. I'll do this.
I've seen this before too, man. Like,
so you're saying that the guy got tired of going out after work with friends, not answering a text, and then he goes home and his clothes is on fire in a bathtub.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. This dude worked for that prepaid legal thing. I'm glad he's dead. I'm glad she fucking stabbed him 20 times and cut his windpipe. Because this guy,
what he worked for?
He worked for prepaid legal, which is that thing that everybody had a friend who tried to get them into that a few years ago. It was the new Amway
or the new Monavi.
Oh, it's just a multi-level.
It's a pyramid scheme.
It was a thing where, and this is a good one, smart. They would get you in and they would sell you on the package. And you'd have to pay to be a rep, and it was like the whole pyramid scheme. But what they sold was legal, so it was prepaid legal. So like you'd basically pay a monthly fee, like insurance, in case you needed a lawyer. And then at the time, when the time came you needed a lawyer, they'd get some shitty hack, like some horrible, like borderline disbarred piece of shit to come do your case.
Yeah, they made it sound like for $80 a month you had like
get Johnny Cochran to come in and just fucking make it all go away. It's not how it works.
You'd get an ambulance. I remember one guy that tried to sell me on that. He was like, yeah, and if you get pulled over, it doesn't even matter because most cops know you're part of prepaid legal. You just show them the card and they'll let you go. I'm like, none of that's true.
What?
None of that is
they're
true.
Retarded.
That's a sales pitch.
This guy worked for prepaid legal. I am so glad. And it
also,
says here,
if you don't want prepaid legal, I can get you a dildo through Pure Romance.
It says here, according to the medical examiner, that she cut his jugular vein, carotid artery, and his windpipe. And I'm glad because he was a prepaid legal guy.
All right, let's play a little bit more.
Travis's friends say after dating a few months, he tried to break it off and told them this.
There's nothing about her. Only after a few months she converted religion.
After a few months. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't catch that, Ryan. That's a very good point. She didn't convert religion after 3 years with the guy. She converted after a few months.
Dude, it took me 4 years in a relationship to commit to buying a new pair of jeans.
Let's play more.
And I don't wear them.
In marriage material or wife material, but it's hard to say no to a woman that sneaks into your house, crawls in your bed, and tries to, seduce you.
Travis's family and friends say Jody was stalking him in the months before the murder, something she denies. But at first she denied being at his house the night of the murder. Then police found a camera in Travis's washing machine. It contained pictures of the...
Why was there a camera in a washing machine?
Why would you put a camera in a washing machine? Oh, okay.
To clean the evidence.
Oh, can I just
point out... Who has a camera? She doesn't have a smartphone?
Can I point out another thing?
She doesn't look very smart to me.
This guy, Travis Alexander, worked for Prepaid Legal, and he was known to his friends as T-Dog. I am so glad that this guy was murdered in cold blood.
Yeah, because his name is T-Dog?
It is balding.
The guy he was a Mormon prepaid legal pyramid scheme rep referred to as T-Dog. She couldn't have killed a better person.
He nicknamed himself that.
This
him and his friends were drinking one night, and he's like, "Oh, call me T-Dog." T-Dog's in the house.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you said it because I've been wanting to call you T-Dog for like 3 weeks now.
Wait, was he killed on the dead?
Yeah, let's play.
Oh God, I hate this guy so much.
To having sex that day, and even shots
Don't worry,
of
you're gonna
Travis
hate him even
after
more.
he was killed.
He had just,
Oh my
he
God.
just got back from his Dashboard Confessional concert.
Dashboard.
Oh no,
no, that's not true. He
just finished watching Crazy Town live.
No.
Butterfly 10
come my
times.
lady, come my lady.
Oh my God, ew! He even lived in Mesa, Arizona. Ew! I hate everything about this
He
dude.
left the Crazy Town concert and pulled up in his dropped 1994 Honda Civic with neon lights and a Flowmaster.
Let's play a little more.
Travis's family and friends say Jody was stalking him in the months before the murder, something she denies. But at first she denied being at his house the night of the murder. Then police found a camera in Travis's washing machine. It
Found
contained
a camera
pictures
and a
of the
backwards visor.
And a couple of wristbands for Cabo Wabo. All right, let's play a little.
He was
more.
found still wearing bands from the
Middle
clubs he got into the night before because he claims he was too tired to take them off, but he wanted to start a conversation about how he goes clubbing. Fucking hate people that do that.
People that leave.
Oh, dude, I told when I used to work at Burger King. When I used to work at Burger King, like I would, like when I was like 15, like I would work the morning shift, the breakfast shift on Sunday, and these douchebags would always come in still wearing like all the wristbands and the stamps they had from the night before. It's like, oh, dude, I just forgot to take them off. Really?
so
You had to your hair and put on Oakleys, but you couldn't wash your hands.
And put
They're
on
the ones who, like,
Oakley.
mutter to themselves out loud when you're like sort of close by, but it's not like they're dressing you. Like, oh, my head hurts. Why does your head hurt, John? Wait, sorry, I didn't mean you, John, but you know, rhetorically, just wait.
How did you know
man,
my
I got
head
so
hurts?
wasted last night, but you have X's on your hands. I don't give a fuck. I brought my alcohol in, man.
I brought alcohol. I hate that. Fuck them. Fuck them.
I hate
You
the
like charge
word.
$12 a drink. I'm not doing that shit. I do what I want.
Yeah,
Dude,
do you?
the term pre-gaming should only be used by people about to go to
No, dude, I
prom.
just got back from a wedding. I was in, and I got a flask, so I'm gonna bring my own alcohol in.
Oh my
A
god!
flask.
You know they didn't go to a wedding and bought it at Hot Topic. Douchebags.
Dude,
Flask, what you give your
people who
alcoholic uncle.
pre-game should be 16 years old or literally a pre-game to like a football game.
Or get murdered by their girlfriend.
Or just always be on game like me.
No, Dutch. We'll play a little more.
Okay. Dude, you want a pre-game? No, because I'm an
I'm
adult.
already drunk. No.
No, I'm doing cocaine like an adult.
For the murder, something she denies. But at first she denied being at his house the night of the murder. Then police found a camera in Travis's washing machine. It contained pictures of the two having sex that day, and even shots of Travis after he was
Shirtless
killed.
in the mirror,
Faced
flexing
with
a
that.
bicep.
Dirty that laundry machine will.
Even pictures of him. You guys missed it. Even pictures of him after he was killed.
I didn't miss it. I heard it.
That's insane.
Oh, after he was killed, she was
Yes,
fucking him?
let me back it up a little bit.
Back it up. That is a
For the
whole
murder,
new fucking-
something she
I don't think
denied.
she was fucking him. I think it was pictures of them fucking and then pictures of
Well,
him dead.
let's hear it again.
But at first she denied being at his house the night of the murder. Then police found a camera in Travis's washing machine. It contained pictures of the two having sex that day, and even shots of Travis after he was killed. Faced with that, Jody then told the show Inside Edition she was there, but didn't do it.
I witnessed.
Why would she put the camera in the wash machine?
Because
she probably didn't know how to delete the pictures or anything, and she thought the water and
Or
the
take the
abrasion would
camera.
break it.
Or take the card out of the
She's-
camera.
The reason why, Mitch, she's a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Somebody as crazy as her. This is the only room for doubt I leave for. Someone as crazy and as hot as her can easily get a guy crazy enough to kill him for her. You know,
she's all right.
She's the type of girl that why she's like fucking some dude would be like, if only he wasn't here anymore, we could just
No,
be
hold
together.
on, Mersh. I agree with this. She's all right, but for a guy who works for Prepaid Legal and is a Morgan, she's a 10. A Mormon, she's a 10.
No, but
I don't
this
think
guy.
so, dude. Because T-Dog is just fucking getting poon.
Can I say something? T-Dog,
Frisbeed at him.
T-Dog, being a douche aside, was a Mormon prepaid legal guy who owned a house. I'm assuming he used his Mormon shit to con a lot of these assholes. He's probably doing all right.
All right.
He could afford
He
it.
sold it to other Mormons.
Yeah, and you got to understand, he could afford to take this fucking 7 out to Pace's Steakhouse once in a while in Mesa,
No.
which was probably a huge deal for them.
Longhorn.
He was probably a fucking baller by
But
Mesa, Arizona
Here's the reason
standards.
why I don't think that's the case, though, is because they were reports from his friends saying that she was stalking him. I don't think she got like some guy to kill him.
Yeah, but he's the type of guy.
She wasn't having it.
He's the type of guy that when he goes to Longhorn Steakhouse or Outback, he wears dress shoes because that to them is fancy.
Dress shoes.
If you wore anything above sandals or maybe a pair of Vans because it's cold to an Outback Steakhouse, you're a fucking asshole.
It's cold. By the way, Ariel brings up a good point. This is going to be a Lifetime movie immediately. You know it is.
What's it going to be called?
The way you said it, where the girl's crazy and she's like, "No, fuck him. I don't love him anymore. I love you." It sounds like the plot to The Room.
How about no? It's going to be called
"I don't love you anymore, Johnny."
Prepaid Murder.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Prepaid Murder
the
is
so-and-so
good.
story.
Yeah, Prepaid Murder, what's her name?
I don't know.
The Jodi Arias story.
Travis being attacked.
Sorry,
putting T-Dog down, washed photos.
Washed photos?
I was going to make a washing machine reference. You took it from me.
Spin cycle. I was about to say that, John. I hate you.
By
bleached relationship.
It just happened. Dark room encounters.
two other individuals.
Who? Digital
I don't know who
love.
they
Okay, we get it.
were. I couldn't pick them out in a police lineup.
And now the accused killer is singing a new tune.
A thrill of hope.
She admits she did kill him, but in self-defense.
At first she says she didn't kill him. Now she's saying she killed him in self-defense.
Wait,
she
so
claims.
wait, back up because I didn't hear that. Is that really what they said?
Yeah.
Cutting someone's throat, stabbing 27 times and shooting him in the head is self-defense.
Yeah, but to be fair, Dutch, he was a Highlander. So that was the only way to kill him. It was the only way.
And then he was turning into a zombie, so she had to make sure he was especially dead.
That makes more sense now.
Oh, Western Echo goes, the call's coming from inside the washer. Just play a little more.
It's the night of the murder.
Trace the call, trace the call.
Who they were. I couldn't pick them out in a police lineup.
And now the accused killer is singing a new tune.
A thrill of hope.
Oh, you're horrible.
She admits she did kill him, but in self-defense.
Ah, there we
she
go.
claims he was sexually and physically abusive throughout their relationship.
Yes, I'm sure the prepaid legal guy who's a Mormon.
Try to get that card, you psycho bitch.
Yeah, he was so psycho they tried to stab him 27 times. And he was your ex-boyfriend. He could have been that psycho.
That's always the card these whores will go to. Oh, he abused me.
Hey, by the way, you know how many times you stab somebody in self-defense? Around twice on average.
Here's what happened, and this is my opinion. Here's what happened, because they were ex-boyfriend and girlfriend. She probably said, oh, come over. We just have sex, no strings attached. So they came over, they banged, and he was like, all right, I'm going to go, hey, we should date again.
Well, this happened in his house.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So she probably was like, hey, I'll come over, because I guess she moved,
fuck you.
She moved back to California for a while, and I guess she still had friends in the area. So she probably called him and was like, hey, I'm going to be in town for a couple of days.
She moved back to
He was
California
like,
for a
yeah.
while, and then she went to Florida, and then she lived with her aunt, and then she went back to California on a Greyhound.
Yeah, and then she unfriended
that's Sean, sorry.
And then she and then she unfriended Mitch on Facebook. Let's play a little more.
Because I know her true side. And I ask people to please not buy into the sweet, innocent, personality that she puts off.
No jury is going to convict me
Why not?
because I'm innocent, and you can mark my words on that one. No.
Well, if she said you can mark her words, then that's enough for me. I'm sold.
I have a question. Who
Yes,
was that
Dutch.
guy ahead of time? Who was saying that?
Oh, that was her. The guy. I'm sorry, Dutch. The video. That's her. That was her. The guy's brother.
Whose brother?
Deceased brother.
The Mormon's brother.
Dead guy.
Okay.
Brother
Dead guy.
of the deceased.
Yeah, I hope she get. I really do hope she gets the death penalty for this.
She's not going to.
Well, what
I
if she's
really doubt
innocent? Would
She's-
you
She's
assume?
not
it.
innocent.
She's not innocent.
Well, she said it was in self-defense, so I believe her.
Well, that's good enough
She's
for
a
me. You're right.
psycho hose beast.
I marked her words, so I can't go back on that.
You got to mark those words.
All right, let's play a little more.
For Good Morning America, Ryan Owens, ABC News, Dallas.
And for more now, we're joined by GMA legal analyst Dan Abrams. Nancy Grace, who's going to...
Okay, normally I don't play these past this.
What I don't get is, right, okay, it's very clear at this point. She killed this guy.
Right.
No, she said
Allegedly.
mark my words.
Allegedly, mark her words.
Shut up, Marie. I hate you. I don't know why that was just a second. No, because she said, all right. But in
You
all
wouldn't say that if it weren't true.
in all seriousness,
Why would he lie?
wouldn't you do something like think quick? Like if you murdered Royce in a rage, wouldn't
Got
you
it.
immediately in an hour call-
When she murders
But
Royce in a rage.
Wouldn't you call the police and just go, just wing it? Go, I'm Jesus Christ, and I just killed my boyfriend because we had anal sex, and he's the devil. You should probably come over here, and then just stay. You will be in and out. The trial will be over in 2 months. If you stay covered in blood and just be like, blah, 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 I'm crazy, when they get there, you'll get off. This country's pretty forgiving.
I'm sorry. I have to ask again. What was that noise that she made so that they would convict?
And then they'll just go, this fucking lady's crazy. Look at her. You know what? You know when they? But no, at a trial, when it comes to murder, they always figure out. The deciding factor for a jury when they go, what's this person saying? It's always, okay, I murdered this guy, but then I showered and ran away. So that's how they go, well, clearly you're sane. So, folks, what I'm saying is, and this is a Hippojuice.
Exclusive.
Hippojuice legal. This is a legal advice.
This is not.
So I should mark your words?
This constitutes legal advice
Should
in
I mark
all
them?
50 of the United States.
Hold on.
Should I mark these words?
Before you give legal advice,
this is legal advice.
He's legal Mersh. He can do what he wants.
I'm a legal doctor, medical Mersh.
You're not any of that.
I'm also an astronaut.
Are you?
And by the way,
are you prepaid legal Mersh?
Prepaid legal Mersh. I'm bottle service Mersh. I don't pay by the drink.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just saying, if you murder somebody,
Hashtag just saying.
If you murder some, hashtag real talk. Just stay. Just fucking stay there. No crazy person has the sound mind to go, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I just killed somebody. Just stay. Rub some blood all over your face. Make war paint with their blood on your face. Take all your clothes off. When the cops come, just be dangling from the ceiling all nutty. And then when they bring you in, they'll be like, this fucking guy had war paint, blood on his face. His balls were hanging out. Somehow he was Jesus. Like, all that stuff's going to come out during the trial. And then shut the fuck up. Just stay in your cell and shut up till the trial.
Yeah.
Legal advice brought to you by Merge.
But what
I think the better idea is to sing and throw a digital camera in the washer and forget to turn it on.
Why would you say that's the best idea? Because that seems like it would be the worst.
Because she's not, because no jury's going to convict her. Didn't you hear her say it?
Better call Saul.
Yeah, she needs to call Saul.
My plan, if that ever happened to me, I wouldn't go crazy. I would just start screaming and never stop. Just not stop screaming.
You would
for
get so
anything.
hoarse.
I know, but that would be my plan. And also
You
try
know
to
what
make
sucks?
myself
That,
cry.
like, if Royce turned up murdered and stabbed, even if Marie did it, Mersh would be the first one in cuffs in that house.
It's true. But you know what? I would get off. You know how? Because they would take me to trial, and I'd go, yes, he deserved to die, and I hope he burned in hell. And then boom, I'm off.
Oh, the Sam Jackson defense.
I get Matthew McConaughey as my attorney.
Got it.
Boom. It's a wrap. It's a very long wrap. It runs about 3 hours, and sometimes they have to cut it down on TNT.
Question.
But
Would Matthew McConaughey somehow take his shirt off?
Of course he would.
Okay, good. I was
And
worried.
then at the end of the movie, Matthew McConaughey brings his white kids to come play with my black kids, and everything's
Why do you
good.
have black kids?
You have not seen the movie?
Football movie. Black guy. I love that always works. Black guy.
Well, I always say it's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Guys.
Come on, guys. You only do 2 days anyhow.
Yeah.
The day you go in, and the day you come out.
Yo. Everyone knows it.
To be judged by 12 than to referee 10.
What?
Or 30, like the Royal Rumble. I'm just saying.
You know, like a basketball.
I want to say that this G.O.A.T Arias chick actually did use that excuse. She did. Like, her third excuse when they said, how'd he die was black guys.
They're looking for, I quote, in parentheses, a bunch of Puerto Ricans.
Let me say something. These 4 black guys that have gone around in the last 25, 30 years just terrorizing
Just
people.
stealing bikes and murdering people.
Yeah, they killed OJ's wife. They killed this guy. They kidnapped John
Benet
Benet.
Ramsey.
They need to catch these 4 black guys. Because they're up to no good.
Are you saying there's only 4 of them?
But it's the same guys, I'm assuming. They're just pulling all these capers.
Capers? I hate you. I hate you. All right, well, we have another religion story.
I don't know if murdering a guy in his bathtub's a caper.
Because religion stories are fun. Apparently, there's a Jesus portrait in an Ohio school, and they voted on whether they should keep it or not. Let's go ahead.
Nearly 300 people packed a school board meeting tonight to voice their opinions about a picture of Jesus hanging in a middle school hallway. It's been there since 1947, but this week, a group told Jackson City school administrators that picture was unconstitutional. New tonight, 10 TV's Jason Frazier attended that school board meeting where the district made its position clear on what would happen to that portrait.
We are going to take a shit on it.
The meeting
Why
was
do they
at
care about it now?
Well, you'll see.
Times tense. At one point, some parents were booing others, but one student
parents were booing other parents.
That's
that gets
adult-like.
boo.
I'd like to make a motion to discuss in a professional manner the position of the painting.
Skib, boo.
If you guys could just stop booing me, I'd like to actually discuss the.
You're a whore. Can somebody give me?
Well, that maybe that's neither here.
Hey, bro, give me some batteries to throw at this broad.
It's neither here nor there, guys, and I would appreciate it if you stopped booing me.
Shut the fuck up.
And the one guy in the back, can you stop throwing beer bottles at my forehead?
I was saying boo earns.
You look like you have a floppy vagina.
All right, that is incredibly uncalled for. How would you be able to know that?
From your pictures.
What? Can we get back to the Jesus painting, please?
spoke with tonight said he just wants
I
the
guess
controversy to be over.
Faith is a big part of this community. We rely on each other.
Do you also?
I thought it was just a really fat girl named Faith. She's a really big part of this community.
It's good to know that the guy that was hitting the other guy's dick has time to talk about this Jesus painting.
What, Dave Harris?
We rely on God.
Hurston Hall believes.
Hurston Hall. His name is Hurston Hall. He is so inbred, even his name is inbred.
This picture of Jesus hanging in Jackson Middle School is just one example of the...
Why does there need to be a picture in a middle school of Jesus?
Play, stupid.
Why?
Well, then play before you ask.
Because Jesus is our Lord and Savior, and we should
shut up,
shall
Mitch.
not
I'm gonna
forsake
punch you
his
in the
name.
face.
Thank you, Mitch.
Little known fact, it wasn't Jesus. It was just a picture of the beloved janitor.
We rely on God.
But reports come in that he does walk like a gentleman.
Hall believes this picture of Jesus hanging in Jackson Middle School is just one example of the community's faith. His son Travis, now a senior at the high school, says when he attended the middle school, the picture had a different meaning.
Every day in school, I remember it being there, and it was just a motivation.
But last week,
motivation.
Critics from the Freedom from Religion.
Yeah, to walk with God.
To die at 33 on a piece of stick?
Religion Foundation.
Yeah, I don't want to be like. I don't want to get
awful pictures.
To paint Easter eggs in his name.
Yes, seriously.
We're not talking about bunnies.
Why do they have an Instagram picture of Jesus in their school?
Seriously, what kind of filter is that?
It's not good. It's
a sepia.
Sepia. Oh, sepia. Okay.
Yeah, sepia.
Oh, great! Now Instagram owns Jesus.
The district that displaying the painting in a public school is unconstitutional, and people should have the right not to see it when they walk into the middle school.
They want their rights.
Then look down.
What, like Muhammad?
Then just look slightly to the left when you go into the school.
It's a Christian school or a public
No,
school?
it's a public school. That's the whole
fuck
thing.
It. Get rid of it.
There's a separation of church and state. There should always be because
dude, you don't know.
We gotta get Jesus in here. We gotta get Jesus up and up. We don't want our kids to go up all bad and shit.
Is that what you
Jesus helps me with my learning curve?
Well, they said it's been there since 1947. You know, so that was a very different time.
No, I get that, but it's equivalent to like me and Mercer talking about is Dearborn, Michigan, right? Where what's a whole Muslim community.
Don't put fucking words in my mouth.
Yeah, you really
yes,
stop.
I apologize.
Dearborn.
Imagine if in one of their schools they had, I don't know, what do Muslims put up? Beheadings? I don't know what they post for their religion.
They put up a question mark for their guy because they can't show his picture.
Vishnu?
Well, I think Muslims just put up posters for Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's like the Facebook picture when you don't have the when you don't have a picture yet. It's a question mark with a
Sorry,
with
we're
a
doing our own
silhouette.
show here, guys. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. I don't get why they don't just put a coexist bumper sticker because that's the only religion I believe in is tolerance.
Tonight, nearly 300 parents and community leaders voiced their displeasure.
The Babylonians in a chokehold position.
Wow, Kelly in the chat room says asbestos was also there in 1947 too. Things change. That is fantastically funny.
No, that's still there.
Okay, good. As long as they keep the asbestos.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out the lead paint situation.
The Jackson City Schools District over the possibility the Jesus painting would be removed.
Let's see a hand vote of those.
Well, they're going to remove it though.
You're going to take a hand vote in that community? That's bullshit.
That's not democracy.
Wow. That's like if Hitler said, let me see a show of hands. Who wants to keep doing the Holocaust? You see, they want it.
They keep raising their hands.
Let's see a hand.
I put it to them. I didn't want to do it, but I have to go with the people.
Come on. Yeah, all right, Pontius Pilate. Let's see what else you have to say.
I was pressured into raising my hand.
I wash my hands of this situation.
I didn't want to be the one guy that didn't raise my hand.
Come on.
Of those who want it stayed.
Everyone raised their hand except for. I'm just looking at the whole crowd. Everybody raised their hand. Every single person raised their hand in this hillbilly.
Fine, leave it up.
Backwater. No, you can't leave it up though, because you can't just because they have a hand vote just wipe your ass with separation of church and state.
Here's the problem with this shit. The thing is that, like, I get it. You can't have it up, but I'm equally as annoyed as the people who don't want it up. Like, there's no picture of anything they could have ever hung that would make me give a shit to take it to a court or council. Just leave it. I don't give a shit.
What if it was a mural of boners?
It could be. When I was in high school, it could have been me naked. I was scared.
Oh my God! Everyone's talking at the same time. Ryan, go. I said Ryan, Joel. Are you Ryan? Are you Ryan?
I wanted us all talk at the same time.
The problem is that it's very difficult on Skype because I didn't even hear that any of them were talking.
No, I know.
Cutting it out.
I know. Let's play a little more.
When this former student voiced her opposition,
this former student they're speaking of is 73 years old. Look at the video. Look at the former student. Former student.
Yeah, she's the one who took the picture of Jesus.
Former student Abe Vigoda took the picture of Jesus.
A volleyball instructor.
She's really good. She's really good.
To the idea?
It is still violating the United States Constitution and must be removed.
She's right. She's right, though. I'm sorry, but she's right.
Here's my thing.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, yes, it is, but I think it should just be left up to the community. You have some of these Bible-thumping communities or whatever. If they want to leave it up, fine.
Okay, Dutch, that's fine. But then you have communities, once again, like Dearborn, Michigan, that's all Muslims, and you're just there. If they could do a hand vote, they could stop women from driving because the whole community agreed. Even though they're allowed to, even though it's a law that they're allowed to, it doesn't matter. They all had a hand vote.
You're making the same argument of like, where do we let gays stop doing?
It is a law. It is separation.
Pictures.
It doesn't matter.
It's fuzzy. Royce, it's fuzzy because Jesus was a historical figure.
Okay,
most people agree that he did exist.
Fine. If they're going to do that, if they're going to allow a picture. Hold on, Dutch, for a second. If they're going to allow a picture of Jesus in a public school, then all churches should have a fucking Darwin picture inside. People in churches will lose their minds.
Do you understand the difference?
But the thing is, federal law and the Constitution governs public and government property.
But
there is a separation.
The federal law is preventing the practice.
There is a separation.
Royce, we heard you, but it's not about practicing religion. It's just a picture. It's a picture of something.
But it's a picture of someone that we don't even know if they existed.
Well, most people agree
No, most people don't. Most people don't agree. You just can't say most people agree, and then that's what it is.
Most scientists will at least say
most scientists don't
believe that he probably was a guy.
No, most scientists to this day still don't know if Jesus was real or not. They don't know if he was a person or not. I guarantee you.
Royce was so big on big government.
Well, no, Dutch, I'm not big on.
You are a big government.
I'm not big on big government.
Being big government.
Big government, Royce. I've been saying
that's fine, bro. Big government, bro. Big government. Weird. Fucking give to the poor, take from the rich.
I've been saying Royce is a real liberal.
I am, bro. Liberal Royce, fucking rocking it.
Royce sucks. I hate him.
No, I just get mad at it. It's because
we all know we gotta get out of here.
Oh, that's shit. Well, I don't know. Are Who Agreement doing a show? Do we know yet? They are. Okay, cool. Sorry, we're having a fun time. I apologize. Sorry for having fun, guys.
Just shut up
Can
about
we make our
Jesus.
official ending song "Quack Like a Duck"?
No.
Why?
No.
No, it was a terrible song.
It's not going to
It's
happen.
not going to happen.
What's terrible about it?
It was
The whole
worst song.
premise.
It was the worst song.
Anything that's ever happened with that
I
song.
was listening to it on the way in, and I was kind of I enjoyed it.
No, you didn't.
It's really good.
No,
Don't
we're
tell
not
me what
playing
I
it.
do and don't
No,
like.
you
liberal.
don't.
Why don't we take it to a hand vote?
Okay, fine.
Yes.
A
Put a
hand
hand
vote.
drop.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What's the hand vote?
But I'm only taking the hand vote of people here in Atlanta. So,
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Coming up next, you have Hooter and Greenway. I guess stay tuned tomorrow for Fifth Circle right after Cousin Joe Show and Elvis and Alfred.
Can you quack? Can you quack like a duck when you suck? Can you buck like a horse when we fuck? Can you take every inch of your
I gotta tell you, Maria's shaking her head at me while I play this. She's so against change that even one day if I change the song, she gets so pissed.
Can you fart up my balls when we fuck?
No, it's the OCD.
Can you stick your whole tongue up my butt? Can you shit on my chest?
I don't like change.
Can you quack? Can you quack like a duck when you suck? Give it up, Jake. Get it up to where I want to knock you up, and if you swallow you soak it, you take it up the butt, and I might keep you around long enough. What's not? I don't want to knock you down, just want to knock you up. All I really want to do is fuck you in the butt. Then you turn around and then you suck it up right there. I'm going to fuck it in my butt. Can you quack like a duck when you suck? Can you buck like a horse when we